Hello.
Can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you. I set it up early.
There we go. I can hear the cool music. Do you guys like this cool starting soon music?
Can they hear it?
Also known as the FNAF ambience. Yeah, they can.
Oh, they can hear it. Okay, let's go.
Yippee! Woohoo!
Yippee, the sound works.
Hello, every nyan.
Hi,
How are we all doing on
Suki.
this fine? I think it's Monday for everyone now, right?
I think so. All right. I'm just gonna quickly say hello to everyone.
Yeah, go for your life.
All right. Hi, just normal guy. Hi, Jack in the Box. Hi, Suki. Hi, Ninja. Hi, Z. Hi, Smiley. Hi, King. Hi, Phobic. Girl up. I'm missing people. I'm so sure I'm missing people. Who am I missing? I think that's everyone.
Me, missing me.
I've already said
Where's my
hello to
hello?
you. Okay, true. Hi, Junker.
Hi.
Hi, Issa. How was your day, Junk? Do you wanna explain what we're doing?
Sure. So, if anyone in the FNAF community remembers, actually around this time last year, we had the interactive novels begin publishing. So we thought it would be fun to do one of the interactive novels on stream D&D style. So I will be reading through the book, which I have in my lap. Hypothetically, it's not in my lap, it's on my other desk right now because I needed space while I put my cup of tea down and spill it over my book. But I have the book virtually in front of me, and we're going to be playing through that. Now, the only thing that we haven't fully decided on is, and this is up to you, Neri, how much do you want chat to kind of influence what decisions we make today? Because it is a choose your own adventure. So as much as if you want to go in one direction, how do you want to kind of balance decision making?
I mean, I don't know. Are they gonna send me to my death every time I go Yak?
Potentially.
Never
know.
Do you want to do polls? We could do polls. Careful giving us power. I'm scared.
We can run like a minute-long poll, and you can vote as well. And then, I guess you can. I guess if you can't decide, how about that? If you can't decide, then we'll give chat the power. See how that works?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god. What? I can't say I have. I can't say I've done that.
No.
Crazy first time chat message. That's a...
Welcome in, I spectate for you. Yeah, I think we can decide on polls as they come up, like if I can't decide, or if everyone's against what I'm doing. That was the sentence. That was the sentence of all time.
Has anyone in chat played, well, I say played, but it's not really playing. Has anyone read through any of the interactive novels before? I'll give you a basic recap of what this one is specifically, but we will, yeah. What up, King? What up, King? That's good. Got 100,000, 10,000 hours in a book? Why am I being sent feet?
What?
Thank you for the feet. I guess. Okay, so I'm pretty much finished with getting all of these other assets ready. Got one more to do. The only other thing that I realized I didn't make was an inventory like overlay, so you might just have to stick PNGs in your screen.
Absolutely can do.
They're not, sorry, JPEGs. They're not PNGs. They're not transparent, unfortunately. But we can pretend. We can pretend.
We can pretend. Yeah.
We sure as hell can pretend. Right, last one. Do it like that.
I'm making a foodie spooky.
Yeah, go for it. Scare me up. Yeah, so for those who do not know much about these books, Basically, there's 3 of them currently. 4th one is on the way with a special 4-in-1 book release, which means I need to go rebuy the 3 interactive novels again for the 2nd time. And wait, what happened? Oh, I saw Suki got censored,
What?
but I can't see the
I
can't see the
don't.
message. She got censored.
I don't see it either. What the heck?
Hey, look, it is what it is.
Jonk's feet is good.
I don't know about that. I'm not a big feet guy.
I'm minding your feet. No one can see your feet
I have
anymore.
shoes on. I have shoes on. Y'all tripping.
Why were you silent, Suki? What did you say? Be silent. Also, Neranx, I found someone who wants to say something to you when you. That's fucked up. Hey, Zetas. Oh, shout what I said to this guy. I was gonna hug Jonk because he didn't say hi. Threats of violence, I see. Wait, Jonk, are you here?
Fuck, I was muted. I did say hi to everyone collectively, but not individually. So hi Suki, hi King, hi Kodiak, hi Neon, hi
Hydrate.
everyone else that I can't see in chat right now.
Or hydrate.
If you want to hi, say something and I'll say hi. Okay, so the novel that we are doing is Five Nights at Freddy's from the New York Times bestseller author, an interactive novel The Week Before by Scott Cawthon, E.C. Myers. I'll read the blurb to you all. Return to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in this interactive novel where you decide what happens. Go back to where it all began in this interactive novel set in the first Five Nights at Freddy's game. You, the reader, are a security guard. You've got 5 nights, or is it 6, to survive Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy as they try to wipe you out. With over 50 different possible endings and 2 difficulty settings, this one-of-a-kind, innovative novel is uniquely entertaining experience for any Freddy fan. Yeah.
I forgot there were multiple difficulty settings. Are we gonna do the hardest?
We're not gonna mention that I called Chica Chicky. Alright.
Being read to is such a treat. I can't read. It really is. Being read to is so
That's
nice.
okay. I'm not a great reader. Like I can read fine, but I'm not a great reader out loud. So this is a very good exercise for me to not sound like I have brain damage.
I get to try it out next time as well.
Yeah, and yeah, next time we will also be doing another one. As to when we do that is a different story because
because I'm organizing that one and I'm slow. I'm very slow to organize stuff.
I'm also thinking because it's Return to the Pit, and now Into the Pit has a game of itself. It has its own game. Are you putting the book in my hand? I think I'm gonna put the book in my hand. You should totally put the book in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's set Into the Pit, you could play the game first.
Ah, okay.
But I mean, obviously, it's a bit different. Like it's not exactly one for one. The bit of the story is a little bit different. But yeah. All right. Introduction. Are we all ready? Are you ready? Have you got snacks? Have you got water? Have you got drinks? Have you got? Oh yeah. By the way, chat. Everyone do 6 shots every time Neri dies.
A 6?
Maybe do like
1?
Maybe do 1 shot per success because we're gonna die a lot.
How about just one per death? I'm not dying that much.
Well, there's 50 endings and a lot of them are deaths. So there's still like upwards
Half
of
a
45
shot.
shots to be done.
You can't drink though? Have water. Shot water. You will be hydrated.
Special Crohn's disease diet.
I've been here! Sorry. Hi. Hi.
One of my best friends has
too.
Crohn's, so I know your pain from an outside source. Watching my friend not be able to drink.
Yeah. I have ulcerative colitis, but I just send it anyway.
Yo, what's up, Bummo?
Hello.
Bummo CE.
Wait, what cheese? Cheese. Mozzarella! Nice. I wish we had mozzarella
Water
in the
shots.
house.
Yeah, water shots.
Yeah,
I can't do more than 6 shots at a time. My revolver can't hold any more than that.
yeah. Run the ones.
Run the ones. We're about to run the ones through this pizzeria.
Yep, it's true. It's true.
So,
Have you
guys. Oh, go on.
No. I have IBD as well. Crohn's is IBD, right? Yeah. No, Crohn's is also IBD.
All right, then look at me.
Yeah, I think so.
1 through 10 of Fazbear Frights. W.
Oh.
See, you won't be able to get the 12th book unless you buy the collection. But honestly, as someone who's read the first like 20 pages of Felix the Shark, it's not even worth it. It's the most boring shit of all time. It's actually like it gave me brain damage. I actually put Soren to sleep in a call once. We were in a call. We were in a call together, and I was like, I just said to like Chris and Soren, like, hey, do you want me to read? I was like, I'm gonna read this, and they were like, okay. And then Soren passed out. And Chris was like, I zoned out the last hour and a half.
Oh. I mean,
Okay.
maybe start a Sleepy FNAF channel where you read the books.
True. I'd love to do like a audiobook because it would give me an excuse to read. Guys, 100 gift subs right now, and I'll do an audiobook of the Mimic book. Okay, so everything you see on screen right now was made by yours truly. And you know how long we've had this in plan for? The token name for Neranx is their old username. That's how long this has been in the plans for.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Hi, Sam.
So the map was made by me in Dungeon Draft. The tokens are also made by me, just edited together. And yeah, so this, I mean, it's all pre-generated assets. But yeah, and all the items that will be on the side of the screen at some point in white boxes, it will be a lot of them are straight ripped from the book because this book has a digital version. And a lot of them are just ripped from that. There's a couple I had to just like grab other random images in. I actually had to take a DBD add-on token and make that an item because there wasn't one in game. So is there like 1 hour of silence?
That's what I'm looking for.
Wait, office noise for 10 hours.
Oh,
That's so
okay,
real.
okay. Perfect.
And then just turn it down. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then open another tab that's like 1 hour of FNAF broken 1 hour of silence broken up by FNAF sounds.
1 hour of silence and 5 FNAF sounds. That's such a good idea.
Not
Hi,
FNAF jump
Des.
scares.
Oh, this.
No one FNAF
will be
jump
interesting.
scares. Yeah, that's
This
the
one?
one. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
All right.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Is that loud enough?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Chad, how do you feel? Can you guys hear the slight ambient buzzing?
I can't at the moment. Let me.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Now they should be able to hear it.
Hi, Nogna.
Hi, Nagna. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're
Okay.
card games.
All right. Let's officially start. Are we all ready? Are you ready? You've got snacks, you've got drinks, you're good?
I just saw Suki's comment and I'm in pain.
You're about to be in a lot more pain.
Guys, the old people will take a while.
Yeah.
Thank you for the luck. Yep, I am ready to start.
All right. Page 1, introduction. Oh, and I will not be telling you what page to turn to because that'll spoil whether you die or not, obviously.
Yeah.
You are Ralph, working security at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is your dream job. At least that's what you told them in the interview. You've been there for so long, the relentless, cheerful animatronics feel like old friends. You love how their antics bring smiles to the kids' faces. The place creates happy family memories, and you will help make that possible. But all good things must come to an end. It's time to move on while you still can. This is your last week. You've always worked the day shift, but after a sudden staff vacancy and temporary closure, management has asked you to take the night shift for a change. Letting them down is never an opportunity. Never an option. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna lock in. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment's biggest assets. Your duty is to protect them and the restaurant's reputation. Your contract calls it a matter of life and death. You heard rumors that the animatronics get somewhat lively after hours, but no one's better equipped to handle them more than you. 22-time Employee of the Month. 22-time Employee of the Month is crazy. As nighttime watchman, you'll face many choices that lead you to various outcomes. If you find an item, it might help you to do your job. Write it down for later on the page provided, which is going to just be, yeah. This is your first big decision. If you want to play on easy, add paperclip, screwdriver, and flashlight to your inventory. If you want to play on normal, start with only your wits and continue. Do you want to play on easy mode? Or do you want to play on... Hi, Foxy.
Let's. Oh, I don't know. What would you recommend? Hard mode? Is this a poll option?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, do you want to run a poll?
All right, let's do a poll. Also, I 100% told them that it was my dream job in the interview, and had all of the research to be like, I love the animatronics. They're so good for the kids and all that's going on.
Here. You've got 22 months in a row.
Yeah, I kind of cooked at this job.
Staff employee of the month.
Yeah, I kind of cooked.
22 months is crazy.
And they put me on night duty.
Fazbear's location for 22 months.
Alright, guys.
Alright, maybe run a 2-minute poll. I think 2 minutes should be fine. Even a minute or two. Now, chat, there will be a change to a token, to a specific token at some point, once we realize what's going on in the plot. So there is always the chance that Neranx is dumb and the token never changes. You have no idea what token that is because I haven't sent it to you yet. So I don't want to spoil it.
Also, for everyone on YouTube, you can just say which mode, because I don't know how to do YouTube polls. You want hard mode or easy mode? I'll
just type in chat.
Yeah. I'll just say I've put hard mode or easy mode, smiley face, heart, just because, I might like one pick one.
Oh my god, it's 50-50.
No. You don't want them to lose, Ali. Neri only managed to get Employee of the Month that many times because there were no ballerinas. Yeah. I thought that was you for a second.
Nope.
Where is that?
I mean, I can probably do it.
That's concerning.
Disco keeps cutting me out.
Of course, it's an even split. All right, YouTube, please help. It's 50-50 on Twitch. I was gonna vote, but I didn't want to break the 50-50. Why is Junker the IRL phone guy? He's telling me what to do.
It might be a coin toss.
All right.
If it is 50-50, I will just pick one.
Okay. Chica, stop breathing. Chica, stop breathing for now.
I think that sound effect is actually tied to Chica.
Oh, okay. Isn't that the noise?
Oh, it's 5-4 hard mode. Gang, if you haven't voted yet, you got like 3 seconds.
Who's just sent biddies saying let's say we do hard mode, eh?
It's 50-50.
I mean, Goose has bribed us. Goose has bribed us. We accept bribes, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say we do normal anyway, because it's not hard mode, it's just normal mode. Easy mode is like a handicap. So I was just gonna say do normal.
Alright, we do normal mode.
Yeah, we do normal. Alright, so we go in with just our wits.
Yes.
Alright, gang.
Also, I am
Night
doing UCN, but that's when everyone is free.
Pretend there's like a bell noise, hold on. Alright, cool. The security office at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is practically a second home. You spent so much of your time here over your career. Probably too much time cooped up in a glorified closet, staring at buzzing, flickering monitors until your eyes dry out. But everyone's gonna make a living, and you have an 11-year-old daughter, Papelia, to provide for. Oh my god, that's... these fucking sounds are gonna scare the shit out of me. They're gonna make me like
This
twinkle
is
my
so
britches
digital
every little once in a while.
That is
You
a good
often feel
time.
like the
You're so
only
right,
thing you're good
Goose.
at is protecting others, even at your own
Mhm.
expense. The office is always dark since there isn't any outside windows, but somehow at night it still manages to give you the creeps. You're probably just spooked because you're all alone in a restaurant, aside from Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Animatronics aren't fantastic conversationalists, but boy, they sing and dance. Of course, they've also been known to do things. Rumor is they've been
Mhm.
strangely aggressive lately. But surely these glitches were ironed out or they wouldn't have reopened this place. Not that customers have exactly been flocking back here yet. After the restaurant closes and everyone is gone, the animatronics enter roaming mode and walk around to prevent their servers from locking up. You can hear heavy footsteps echoing out there now. Plump, plump, plump.
That's great.
If animatronics encounter you in the restaurant at night, they should ignore you, but it's best to stay in the office until 6 a.m. When they return to the stage, enter sleep mode and recharge. Then you can go home. Management cares about their employees, and it's time-consuming and expensive to hire and train new ones, not to mention the occasional legal fees and hassle of covering up accidents. So they installed reinforced doors on either side of the office. In the unlikely event that an animatronic visits you, you can open and shut the east and west doors by pressing the big red buttons in the doorways. The light switch below them illuminates the east and west halls outside your office, so you can see whether anything is out there. Surviving the night probably seems like a low bar for a job, but this isn't just a collecting a check. You may have to venture out of the office from time to time. These animatronics are clumsy and mindless, naturally. If they break something out there, you have to go fix it and clean up the mess right away so the restaurant is ready to open, just in case any customers show up. Think of the children! Of course, your number one concern is making sure nothing happens to Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. Oh, and don't forget Foxy.
Thank you for the follow.
Don't forget about Foxy.
Oh god. How could I?
There are 3 security monitors on the desk, but 2 of them are always on the fritz. Replacing them would let you see more, but you guess management spent too much money in the doors instead. You use the control panel in front. Oh my god! You use the control panel in front of you to switch the working display to feeds from various cameras around the restaurant. You check the stage first. Your heart pounds when you see Bonnie and Chica are gone. So that's who you heard walking around the hallway. Freddy's just hanging out up there on his own. The brown bear is dapper as always in his black top hat and bow tie. You're glad they restored the vintage animatronic to his classic look. Freddy doesn't wonder much, as if he's above all that, just because he's the star of the show. Or maybe he's saving his energy for something. I'm the star of the show, you tell yourself as you switch over to Pirate's Cove camera. Foxy's shy, the curtains are drawn, so he must still be back there. Before you locate Bonnie and Chica, you discover a situation that demands immediate attention. The lights in the men's restroom are out. You must replace the light bulbs before your shift ends, and it's better to do it sooner than later. Also, hi Hellish! It is me reading.
Yes. Hi Jelly. Welcome in. Do I have to replace them? What if I say that they didn't break? What if I just sit there and then, oh, okay.
Alright, so here comes your first decision. So you actually got 4 decisions to pick from. Would you like to inspect the desk, exit through the left door, exit through the right door, or check the cameras again?
The timing on that. Oh my god, I'm gonna check the cameras.
Maybe don't go through the left door.
What's going on? We are playing the FNAF book.
The cameras?
Yep, looking at the cameras. We're playing the FNAF Choose Your Own Adventure book.
It's always a good idea to check the mirrors to see where the animatronics are at any given time, especially if you're thinking about leaving the office. You quickly click through the camera feed. Freddy is on the stage, but he moved since last time you looked at him. He's facing the cameras now, his eyes seemingly glazing into your soul. If to say, I know you're watching.
No.
You shut up. Who watches the Watcher? White eyes peer behind the curtain of Pirate's Cove, and then they blink out. Not so fast, Foxy. You can't find Chica anywhere, but the camera in the kitchen has been broken for a while. It only picks up audio, no video. Something is in there rattling pots and pans, banging cabinet doors. The giant yellow chicken has a voracious appetite. Sounds like she's a bit peckish and looking for a midnight snack.
I'm gonna be the snack.
Where's Bonnie? There, in the West Hall, heading towards the security office.
West Hall?
Yep. So that's your left side.
Oh, yep.
So now we're back in the room again. Well, we've finished looking at the cameras. So would you like to inspect the desk? Go through the left door or go through the right door?
I'm gonna try go through the right door.
All right, go through the right door.
Yep. Do I get to keep seeing the door? Boy. Do I get to keep seeing the door, like the other room?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. The restrooms are located on the east side of the restaurant, so you head for the door to your right. You glance at the rules for the safety poster as you exit the security office. You don't know why they're posted in this corner where it shouldn't be. Anyway, the rules certainly don't apply to you, especially number 8, leave before dark, which this is not in the book, but fun fact, one of them says do not poop on the floor. I think it's like rule 5. I noticed it yesterday when I was playing for F1. It says like do not poop on the floor.
Hello.
Hi,
I mean,
Effie's.
very important rule for pizzeria.
It is very, very good feedback. You laugh nervously. The hallway is decorated with cheerful stars and checkerboard stripe matching the floor tiles, but the dim light from the lone fixture overhead makes the fading decor seem almost sinister, especially the vintage posters of Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie. What was that? You thought you heard something, but it was far off. A clanking sound, maybe from the kitchen? The kind of sound a 6-foot-tall animatronic chicken might make if it knocked over a metal pot off the counter.
Oh,
You pause and strain your ears to listen, but you hear nothing more. You reach the dining area. An overhead light illuminates 6 long tables already prepped for the party, with confetti tablecloths and party hats lined up. You make your way to the restroom, but you freeze at the slow, heavy footsteps. So yeah, you're just at like step now. So in the hallway between like the bottom right table in the hallway.
I'm here.
Nope, go down more. Left. Yeah, you're at that like intersection.
Ah, okay, yeah. Got it.
All right. Now, would you like to hide under the table, hurry towards the bathroom, or knock over a table as a distraction?
No, I'll have to clean it up. I'll have to clean it up if I knock over a table. I'm gonna try hide under the table.
Okay, let's hide under that table. Welcome in, Robotical Gamer 2.
Yes, welcome in. Have you been doing well? All right, I'm hidden. They can't see me.
You scramble under the table and lie on your stomach, peering out from under the tablecloth. Now you feel the vibration of footsteps as you hear them as well. They plod toward the dining area. The animatronic would be moving faster if you knew your location. If you make a break for it and stay low behind the tables, you might be able to reach the restrooms without being spotted. Or you can cower here silently and hope that whoever it is moves on soon. So would you like to keep waiting? Would you like to hurry towards the bathroom? Or if you have the bonus item, you can use that too. You don't have the bonus item.
I don't have the bonus item. I'd just like
bonus
to
item is
say,
locked behind New Game Plus.
why are they saying, would you like to cower like it's a bad thing? Maybe cowering isn't a bad thing.
You never know.
Okay, I'll keep moving.
You keep moving. So do you wanna keep waiting? Do you wanna rush to the bathroom?
Is it a rush? Like go underneath the other table, or just like go to the bathroom?
It just says hurry towards the bathroom. So
You know what?
Make the assumption that you're just gonna book it.
I'm not gonna book it. I'm a coward. I'm staying right here.
All right, you gonna hide?
Yep.
All right. Well, you can see the map too, so you know that the kitchen there's a clear view from the kitchen straight into where the bathrooms are too.
Yeah. I'm gonna die.
Oh, also, if you
I'm
want
gonna
to
die so
set
quick,
up your
guys.
tokens,
Yep.
yeah, Bonnie was last seen in the West Hall. If you just want to chuck him somewhere in the West Hall.
Yep.
Foxy's on the stage still.
Is this the stage?
Yep, that's Pirates Cove. And Fredbo is on the normal stage, the main stage.
Where is the normal stage?
So at the top.
Oh, that's a stage. Okay, yep.
Yeah, so you can unhide the stage if you want. You can unhide.
I thought that was the entrance.
No, that's
The entrance. 12.
there you go. Yeah, that's everything you can see right now. What I think what we'll do
Hi,
is maybe
Jared.
like once you've
Welcome
actually entered a
in.
room, we can unblack it out. Just that way you know you've been there before. Because I don't know if
Yeah.
actually don't know if you revisit rooms or not.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hello, Gyro. Was there a question that was asked?
I don't. Oh wait. Neranx, I'm still gonna call you Franks if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Most people call me Neri or that, but I understand it's hard for people to change if they're used to. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, guys, if we're gonna be reading and focusing on what's going on. So if we miss something in chat, feel free to repost it. Like, don't feel bad about reposting messages if it's important.
Also, just at me. Then,
Yeah, that works
then
too.
I will get
Or at
the
me,
little
either one.
notification. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got chat open too.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna be hiding. They say, discretion is the better part of valor. Valor. So you keep hiding and waiting. Definitely not because you're too scared to budge.
It's definitely because I'm too scared.
Of course, I immediately get double pinged. The footsteps cease, and you wonder if the animatronics is waiting for you. You clamp your hand over your mouth and count the dried, pale wads of gum stuck at the bottom of the table. 7. Gross. After several minutes, which seems more like an hour, you're pretty sure the coast is clear. From your vantage point of the floor, you don't see any oversized feet or animal feet over near your immediate vicinity. It's time to make your move. If you head straight to the restroom, turn to pay. Oh, I can't say that. If you head straight for the restroom, or do you want to check the tabletop first?
The table. And head straight to the bathroom.
Okay.
I didn't look. If I don't see it, it can't hurt me.
You step into the men's restroom and shut the door. The antiseptic scent of bleach still pervades in the air, which is far from the worst thing you whiffed in there. You try to look around, but it's too dark with both lights out. That's why you're here. What are the odds that 2 light bulbs will burn out at the same time? Maybe there's some kind of power surge after all. The wiring in the building is pretty ancient. That's probably why the cameras always glitch and monitor their security office the monitors in the security office keep overloading. They might even explain some of the strange behaviors exhibited by the animatronics. Unless... You shake your head. You're in the dark when it comes to that stuff. In this case, literally. Just focus on your job. I've never heard this one. Never heard that FNAF. I've never heard that ambient noise.
This is the noise of all time.
Yeah. In this case, literally. Just focus on your job, you think. Focus on getting home to Capelia. Everything else is way above your pay grade. So would you like to listen to, replace the first light bulb, listen at the door, or inspect the sink?
Fix the light bulbs?
Fix the light bulb?
Yes. Fix the light bulb. Thank you for the biddies. I haven't played Genshin. I like the characters though. They look really pretty.
Right now.
Hi, Suki.
How many night watchmen does it take to change a light bulb? None.
1.
They refuse to do it because they chase away the night and they're out of a job. You smile to yourself as you take a detour to retrieve a step stool and a new bulb from the maintenance closet. You often make up jokes in your head while you're working, and you can't wait to get home to inflict your latest creations on Capelia. She'll groan loudly and say affectionately, "Bad joke, Dad." You remind her that telling dad jokes is a mandatory requirement of all fathers, and you never shrink on your duty.
Daddy Neri.
The boring, real answer to the question, of course, is 1. You finish twisting the new bulb inside the socket and say, "Let there be light," as it flickers on, casting the bathroom with its warm glow. You blink as your eyes adjust from the darkness. The white porcelain urinals and sinks are gleaming. This is the cleanest bathroom it will be all day. This is the cleanest the bathroom will be all day. Once the restaurant opens and kids unleash their
You
and
and
play,
me.
this will quickly become one of the most disgusting rooms of the facility.
Apparently I'm a daddy in this
1
story.
light down, 1 to go.
Alright, is the other one in the same bathroom?
Yeah, so would you like to replace the second light bulb? Would you like to listen to the door? Or would you like to inspect the sink?
I'm gonna keep replacing the light bulbs.
Yeah.
Anything else is not my business. I do my job.
You just remove the second burnt out bulb when you hear something big run from the restroom door. Foxy, you think, as he busts the door open. The tattered crimson fox gapes at you, one eye covered with his black patch, jaw hanging slack to reveal his vicious teeth. His right arm is raised threateningly with a sharp silver hook on the end where his hand should be. Everything about this animatronic screams not for kids, which is probably why his attraction has been marked out of order for reopening. So as far as you know, he's never bitten any kids.
Thank you for the follow. Hi, Scrap Baby.
But now Foxy's literally screaming and rushing at you. You hold the light bulb in your hand at him, but it shatters harmlessly against his head and broken shards of glass tinkle on the floor tiles.
This is our first death.
Great move. Now he's really agitated.
This is our first death,
Good
isn't
news
it?
for you, you won't have to clean up the mess. The bad news is for you, you are the mess. Game over.
No! Damn it. Though it is to Foxy. He takes
true.
those.
All right, gang, who wants to keep count of the deaths?
Do we have
That's
to?
one death.
Do we have to keep track of it?
We will.
No.
We'll have to call an ambulance when someone dies of alcohol poisoning. All right, so let's go back. Let's just go back to the action before, because I don't want to have to reread the whole book. So one light down, one more to go. Do you want to replace the second bulb? Would you like to listen at the door? Or would you like to inspect the sink?
I'll listen at the door.
All right, sounds like a much better idea. Your caution pays off. You hear footsteps outside, moving much more quickly than Bonnie and Chica usually do, getting louder by the second. While you're in the restroom, you haven't been keeping an eye on Pirate Cove. Foxy must have left his attraction. You hope he didn't hear you working in here, but he does have big ears. They're among some of the few parts that still function on the tattered old animatronic. Yeah, he's on his way to the restroom right now, and you don't have much time before he gets you. Would you like to barricade the door, or would you like to hide in a stall?
I'm gonna try hide in the stall.
Hide? Okay.
I don't think I win in a contest of strength. Weak
Yeah, I don't
noodle
know if you
arms.
I don't know.
Thank you
Hey
for the
Goose, I
bitty
said
subs.
100 gift subs and I'll consider it.
What? 100? Only 100? Holy. Very affordable,
consider.
guys.
I said consider. Hide! You have to hide. You can't fit in the maintenance closet. It's too small and cramped full of mops, buckets, and cleaning supplies. Your only option is to duck into one of the stalls and stand on the toilet, like you did in elementary school when you need to get away from the mean kids. Now that you think about it,
I was
maybe one of the
bullied?
reasons that you became a security guard was so you could help those who can't help themselves. Of course, you imagine that would be that you would be armed
it's
in order
water,
to protect
Zanus.
and serve. But
You can
weapons
drink
of
water
any
every
kind
time
aren't
I
allowed
die.
in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Nothing kills a kid's party more like seeing someone with a taser hanging over the corner, even if he's a good guy. You dash to the first bathroom stall you see, but you find it's locked from the inside. It's secured with a simple slide bolt latch. You might be able to get it open if you had something thin enough to fit between the door and jamb. Would you like to barricade the restroom door? Would you like to try the next stall over? Or if you have a paperclip and you want to use it, we can do that too.
I don't have a paperclip to use. I will try the
You do
next
not.
stall.
All right. The next stall over is open, but before you can get inside, the bathroom door bangs open and slams against the wall, loud as a gunshot. Foxy the pirate is here, and he knows how to make an entrance. His exposed metal feet clink against the floor as he steps into the bathroom. The porcelain tiles crack under the pressure of his weight. His eye patch pulled up so both of his glowing white eyes are focused intently on you. He scrapes his hook along the wall as he stalks towards you, and then he starts humming. Dum 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 dum. Foxy used to sing in stage shows with Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica until he was banished to Pirate's Cove, left to be forgotten. The tune is slow and unsettling, but you can't remember the song, at least not with the short time you have left.
That's what I'm
Game
saying,
over.
Zeb. Can't I roll for seduction? I agree with Zeb.
I don't know. Do you have a dice in your inventory? A die in your inventory?
No.
Okay, so the only other option you have is to barricade the restroom door at the moment.
Alright, I'll try that.
Okay. You can't lock the door because kids always find a way to get themselves trapped in restrooms, so you have to look for something to shove against it. The trash can doesn't look very heavy, and you're out of time. Foxy's inside. The door moves in, and you lean your back against it, pushing it closed with all your might. As your life depends on it, which it does, the light bulb you just changed starts flickering as Foxy's metal hook bangs and scrapes against the door. Each impact sends a jolt through your body, vibrating your bones. You hope Foxy would just go away, but he keeps pounding the door and screeching. Sweat pours down your face, and your feet slide on the slick tiles. You're losing your grip on the bathroom door and on reality. The door opens enough to let him get his metal hook inside. The tip points an inch away from your right eye. All you have to do is hold the door until 6 a.m. Unfortunately, you can't even hold it for 6 seconds.
Oh, I'm dead again.
All right, so unfortunately, I do have to go back to page 2. You've exhausted all of your options because someone didn't do the video game thing of looking around and looking for items that you can take.
I forgot.
Okay,
Alright.
so
We run it back.
let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to the office. Reset our boys. We know that Chica is in the kitchen. Put Chica in the kitchen. Put Bonnie in the West Hall. Foxy goes back to Pirate Cove. You go back to the office.
Yep. Alright. We're ready to go.
All right, let's quickly catch up on chat real quick. See if we miss anything. We are Aussies. That's true. We are actually Aussies.
Wait, what did Gyro ask?
Gyro is asking.
Can you scroll up, please, Frank? Wait.
Do you play Genshin Impact?
Oh, I answered that. I haven't played that one. The characters look pretty. I don't think it's a game that I would play. I don't want to play gachas because I will gumble
love
bad.
gambling.
I love gambling, so we don't play gamble games unless it's
Gambling's too
Lethal
tempting.
Company. I don't want to drop like thousands of dollars on waifus.
True, drop thousands of dollars on
No.
me. Buy me all the chocolate milk I want.
Exactly. Don't do it. Stay away from Gumba. Exactly.
Exactly.
Lethal Company Gamba. Fine.
All right, so
Mhm.
going back to the office, you can inspect the desk. You can exit to the left door, the right door, or check the cameras again. We'll just speed run checking the cameras.
Yep.
Yeah. So Chica was in the kitchen. Well, Chica seems like she's in the kitchen. Freddy is on the stage, the main stage. Foxy is in Pirates Cove, and Bonnie is in the west hallway.
Yes.
Not necessarily heading towards you, from what the sounds of it is, but he is in the hallway. So yeah, would you like to leave? Would you like to inspect the desk? And if you want to leave, which door do you want to go out?
I'll inspect the desk this time.
There we go.
No, I died 3 times. I
The new
died
day
3
shift
times.
security guard
Even the
with quite
third
a
thing
mess.
barricading the door
Scrunched up
didn't
food
work.
wrappers and empty soda cans everywhere.
Give it a cheese.
If you guys can picture the FNAF one.
Link,
office, that
it's for your own good.
drink. Okay.
Or
I'll
else.
make sure I do
Hydrate
these things
time.
as well.
Yes.
I'll make sure I do these too.
You also have to throw cheese at your face. I got cheese earlier.
I've already eaten cheese today.
Alright, good enough. Good enough.
So yeah, if you guys can picture the FNAF 1 office, there is shit everywhere. So now we know it's the dirty ass day guard that leaves it all there. You know it can be hard to stay awake while
Hey,
watching cameras for 6
Crispy.
hours, but there's an unspoken rule in this office. Keep it clean for the next person. You're going to have to leave a passive-aggressive note before you finish tonight. They'll never make Employee of the Month with that attitude. Just because we don't often meet our fellow employees doesn't mean we aren't a part of the same same friendly Fazbear family. TM.
Look him in.
It's more important to have pride and consideration.
My bad.
This is one
My
of the
bad,
reasons you
Ninja.
agreed to record those training videos for new hires and leave phone messages as part of orientation. It helps you feel a connection to other guards. You hope hearing a calm voice helps them keep a level head. Move my mic to a better spot. When things get tense, and it's nice to know that even after you leave this job, a part of you will always remain here. You yank the top of a metal drawer and yup, more trash. You pluck out crumpled balls of paper and soda cups and spot something small and shiny at the bottom of the desk. A paper clip.
Ooh.
Those always come in handy. You slip it into your pocket and finish tidying up the office. All those soda cans remind you of the restroom and those broken lights you need to take care of. Which leads us to your very first item. Woohoo.
Nice. Pippi clip
Yeah,
time.
I'm just gonna send it to. Now, did you hear any? Did your brain order?
Yep.
Did you fill that in?
Yup.
Do you know who you're playing as now?
Playing as?
Do you know who you're playing as?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna read this page again.
Okay.
Just because we don't often meet our fellow employees doesn't mean we're not a part of the same friendly Fazbear family. Hello, Freddy. It's important to have some pride and consideration. This is one of the reasons you agreed to record those training videos for new hires and leave phone messages as a part of orientation. It helps you feel a connection to other guards. You hope hearing a calm voice helps them keep a level head when things get tense. And it's nice to know that even after you leave this job, a part of you will always remain here. Now do you know who you're playing as?
Head empty.
Oh my god, okay, I'm just sending you this.
Wait, I'm the phone person?
Let me read it one more time. This is the reason you agreed to record those training videos for new hires and leave phone messages as a part of orientation.
Bro, I'm so dumb. Yes. My bad.
So there's your new player token. For you to replace the one you've got now. Now that you know you're phone guy.
I am phone guy. Okay, that took a lot for my brain.
Actual
God
brain
knows.
damage.
Alright guys, check out my new token. I've got a phone, that's me!
Look. That's Ralph the phone guy.
My name Ralph. Ralph
That's
is
what he
a
looks
daughter.
like. Ralph does have a daughter named Capelia. And yeah, so there's your item as well. So if you want to put the paperclip somewhere on the screen so you can always have it visually so where you know it, and then you can just hide it or something when it's over.
Alright, when I no longer have it. Alright.
Jump scare.
Paperclip jump scare, okay. Oh, I should put items. Okay. Well, now I know what I can use this for. So I'm gonna go.
This is
replace that
actually
light
one of
bulb.
the photos that are in the game. This is an in-game asset. This image. They're all reshaped to be the same size. So.
Okay, there we go. Wait, the paperclip?
Yeah, the paperclip is this is one of
Oh.
the images from in the book. Couldn't tell because it's just generic paperclip clip art.
All you need now is the bobby pin and you
There
can
is some
take
really
looks.
cool art in here.
Exactly.
There's some cool art of like Foxy and whatnot, which you won't get to see. But anyway,
Till after, right? You're gonna
till
send it to me
I'll show
after.
you, I'll
Okay,
show
cool,
you.
cool.
Yeah, I'll show you. All right. So going back into the office now, we're at the point where you're back in here.
Mhm.
We've already checked the cameras. We've already inspected the desk. Bonnie is on your left. No one is on your right. You need to go repair the bathrooms. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go repair the bathrooms and scoot under the
Perfect.
table, probably.
Enter the right hall.
Yep.
So blah blah blah. You make your way to the intersection. You now have the option between hiding under the table and rushing towards the bathroom or knocking over the table. What would you like to do?
I love being a coward. We're gonna go be a coward again. We're gonna go hide under the table.
Coward gaming. Perfect.
Coward gaming. I'm
All right,
hiding.
now this is the situation where you can hear that someone
What do
is
you mean
nearby.
we're
You're not
phone
sure who
guy,
it is.
ninja?
Would you like to keep waiting or would you like to rush towards the bathroom?
Oh, the other
You do not
person's
have the
name
bonus
is
item
Junk. Hold on. Say one more time.
still. So you know that someone's nearby. You can't overly see who it is, but you assume it is a big chicken. And you now have the options of waiting, rushing towards the bathroom, or using the bonus item, which you don't have access to. So would you like to hide or rush?
You know what? We're gonna try rushing. I'm gonna die.
All right. You don't like being out in the open here. If you can make it to the restroom, you can try and block the door off to keep the animatronics out while you replace the light bulbs. You race towards the restroom, the rubber soles of your shoes squeaking on the red and blue vinyl tiles. But remember, the animatronics are surprisingly fast when they want to be.
Oh
You only make
god.
halfway across the dining room before a powerful yellow arm grabs you from behind. The blood-curdling scream drowns out the whir of animatronic servos and cranking bones. Game over. Alright, so we're gonna keep hiding.
Yep, we're gonna keep hiding. Oh, the timing on that sound as well. You should have showed Cheeky your left hook. I should have. God damn
Literally,
it.
you just kicked her in the eggs.
You started the game.
They say discretion is a part of the best part of valor.
It was Chica.
You count the gum on the bottom of the table. There's 7 of them. From your vantage point, you can't see any more
I haven't
feet.
played
Would you
Iron
like
Man.
to
What
head
is
straight to
that?
the restroom or check on top of the tabletop?
I will check on top of the tabletop. I'm a gamer now. I look for items.
Chat, they're learning. You crawl out from under the table and grab it to pull yourself up. Your legs are still a bit shaky. There isn't a lot on the table. The flimsy white vinyl tablecloth is decorated with colorful confetti, and it's disposable. So after a party, the staff can just scoop up all the plates, food scraps, and other disgusting garbage and toss it all into a garbage bag. It's wasteful, but faster and cheaper than having to launder dozens of fabric tablecloths host children's birthday parties every single day.
Yes, yes, it is crispy.
5 pointed party hats with several different colored stripes are lined up in the middle of the table. Something shiny catches your eye. A foil gum wrapper.
A foil gum wrapper? What would I use that for?
So this is a photo of bubblegum because they don't have an asset for this. When do they do? Wait, I lied. I didn't read through the book prematurely, so...
Oh, okay, okay.
So
is this a FNAF RPG? Yes! It's the FNAF book the week before. It's a pick your own adventure. And it is Donkey himself who is, you know, DMing basically. Yeah. Cause
also you've died 4 times.
Gyro was wondering what your name was, so do you want to give them a quick introduction to yourself and what you stream and what you play?
Sure, what's up? My name is Jonker himself. You can find me twitch.tv/Jonker himself or youtube.com/@JonksMotionPictureShow. I am I play DBD as a form of self-harm. Which is
DBD is not self-harm. DBD is fun. There's nothing wrong with DBD.
Did you see my message in the Discord?
No. Which one?
I posted a message and King thought it was funny. I said, every time I load into a game and I see a glowing white box, I remember why I hate DBD. Fucking Wesker, bro. I played 1 game today and it was exclusively Wesker.
I like Wesker. Wesker is fun.
It is so fun. See? Even Chad agrees.
Rex is the king of that. What do you mean? Also, Goose, that art is so good. DBD is so fun. What's wrong? DBD is just fun. It's a fun time.
I'm gonna get alcohol poisoning by the time you're finished this. It's okay. It's okay. Neranx remembered how to play video games and is actually checking for items now, so we might be okay. I think there is situations where if you use them in the wrong order, you can still die. To my knowledge.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. The book's targeted for kids ages like 13 and up. So, oh wait, hold on. Ages 15 and up. My bad. So,
I was
chat,
Elite
sure
Players status. I've changed. I've improved. Now I'm on DBD instead.
But yeah, I do things. I don't know. I stream like 2 or 3 days a week. I stream like 2 or 3 days a week. Sea of Thieves, Dead by Daylight, Marvel Rivals, literally whatever I feel like. So
remember to drink water.
I will be here for. I'm here for FNAF. I'm here every Friday for FNAF.
And we're gonna be playing Ultimate Custom Night with the others. So it's,
yeah, I don't know if it'll be this Friday, but it will be very soon.
I might.
Careful, Neranx is evolving. She may develop thinking patterns now.
Right.
Wait, we can do UCN lore and FNAF AR lore that day because I'll be free. We can just not do the challenges. We can just do the lore stuff, and then we can play UCN for fun the week after.
I was thinking we could also start the next game and then go back to UCN. But
well, if you go to the next game, that would be VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to play the VR. I really want to play the VR game.
But yeah, so you've got the option of either skipping to VR and coming back, or we can do all the lore stuff from UCN and do the stuff from FNAF AR, and you can look at all the skins and all the lore.
That's a low blow, Zadis.
It's up to you. But let me know. Let me know. Either way, I'll be in chat. But let me know what the plan is. And if you're going to do UCN lore stuff, then you'll probably need me here to guide you through it. But that's fine.
Yes. All right. So I've checked the table. I've got my my candy wrapper, my gum wrapper.
Yeah. All right. I have not played Genshin. No. You sigh and slip it into your pocket to discard later. People just leave their trash wherever they feel like it.
They do.
This wouldn't have happened in the old days when working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was a badge of honor. The franchise has truly fallen on hard times, thanks to those persistent rumors about missing kids and the lingering bad press from the Bite of 87. If only the victim could tell you what he did to provoke that attack. But he doesn't talk anymore. or do much else. So the press completely blew the incident out of proportion, and the place hasn't been the same since. That makes it a little easier for you to be moving on. For you moving on. But you're going to be the model employee right up to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So you add the gum wrapper to your inventory, and we go back. So now your other option is to... Oops.
Yeah.
Wait, and turn to page 13. All right, so we make our way into the men's restroom. You step into the men's restroom and shut the door. Antiseptic, bleach, etc. We've already read through this.
Yep.
So I'll just read. If we die and we go back to somewhere, I'll just read the last paragraph again. You shake your head. You're in the dark when it comes to that stuff. In this case, literally, just focus on your job. You think. Focus on getting home to Capellia. Everything else is way above your pay grade. Would you like to replace the first light bulb? Would you like to listen at the door, or would you like to inspect the sink?
You know what we haven't done before? We haven't inspected the sink. Let's have a look.
All right, let's have a look at what's in the sink. I'm not gonna lie.
There's so many things that I don't know.
It's not the sink page, and it said game over, and I got really scared. But you're not dead. You're not dead.
Cupcake was in the sink, and they're gonna murder me.
It's a golden Freddy. He's in there. The puppet's in there. Springtrap.
No.
Plink, plink, plink. That dripping faucet is so annoying. You can't concentrate on anything.
Why am I
You turn
catching
to your
so
right
many
and
strays?
feel for the sink as you edge along the wall. Whoa.
That's
Hey,
fucked
pause.
up, guys.
When you reach them, you tighten the hot and cold taps until the drip stops. The sink is filled with water. It appears that something is clogging the drain. You probe it and feel something soft and slimy. You pry it loose and squish it in your fingers. It's slightly sticky. You raise it to your nose and sniff tentatively. Chewed gum. Ew.
Oh
With the obstruction removed, the water drained out of the sink. With the obstruction removed, the water drains out of the sink, gurgling down the pipes.
I'm just
Add
being a
chewed
star
gum to your
employee.
inventory.
Chewed gum. Why do I want chewed gum? Blech. You're not a plumber, you freak. Look, I wouldn't have done that. That's not what I meant to press. I
In the
would.
dark is crazy.
I would not have put my hand into the sink to try and figure that out. Alright. Chewing gum on the screen. And I've got 2 of these, right?
There's one piece of chewed gum.
Okay, 1. Okay. Chewed gum. It
There's
has
only
been
one of each
added.
item,
Okay.
to my knowledge. All right. So you can now listen at the door, or you can replace the first light bulb.
Let's listen at the door. I'm here to kick them into
Maybe
as
the darkness
animals.
is making you paranoid, but you press your ear against the door and listen. If an animatronic follows you into the restroom, it won't be great for you. There's only one way out. At least I'm in the best place for a person to lose control of their bladder. You chuckle and wince at the sounds echoing around you. The restaurant seems quiet, which oddly makes you feel even more nervous. The darkness seems to be pressing in on you, making it hard to breathe, even harder to think. Your imagination is running wild without any sensory inputs. All you want to do is replace the light bulb and get back to the security office as quickly and safely as possible. We've already inspected the sink. And your only other option is to replace the light bulb. So let's do that.
Pretty much.
Which you did successfully.
Nice. I'm
let there
old
be
as
light.
heck, and Junk is kind of
basically
young.
What you say. 1 light down, 1 to go. Now, would we like to replace the second light bulb? Would you like to listen at the door again, or would you like to inspect the sink? You've already inspected the sink, but this does take me to a different page.
What?
So I don't know what happens. You might die. I don't know.
I really want to look at the sink again. Why is that a different page? Probably just going to be like, nah, there's nothing here, you fool. I'll check the door again. Exactly.
You can get to this
I'm
situation
a hag
without
and
checking
Junk
the
is
sink
a
in the first
baby.
place. So
Mhm.
it could realistically just be like, oh yeah, you find a piece of gum.
Yeah.
But I think there is a wrong way to do things. So you probably die.
Yeah, probably.
Your caution pays off. You hear heavy footsteps outside, moving much more quickly than Bonnie and Chica. Getting louder. This is where Foxy runs into the restroom. You've got a couple seconds to decide, would you like to barricade the door or would you like to hide in the stall? I'll give you a hint, you already tried to barricade the door.
Yes. I'm going to hide in the stall and use the pick. My, what's it called? My safety pin. My safety pin. No, paperclip. Yes, that's the one.
You dash to the first bathroom stall, but find that it's locked from the inside. It's secured with a simple
Exactly.
slide latch bolt. You might be able to get it open if you had something thin enough to fit between the door and jamb. If you have a paperclip and want to use it, use it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make on the left-hand side just like another header that just says like used items, just in case we get to use them again? Saves you having to, saves you having to like redo all that stuff.
Pen with
Safety pin.
what
Hey guys, lockpicking lawyer here. What are you doing?
I was trying to see if I could find like a
Oh, like a big X?
yeah, but I'm just gonna
What about stroke? What does stroke do?
stroke just oh wait, that's a line around it. You know what? That probably makes the most sense. Yeah.
You know this is crazy,
Okay,
but
there we
Mr.
go, there we
Jerker.
go.
Oh,
Make it red.
Oh, you get to hear Pedro do that.
I do get to have a stroke, yeah.
Yep. Everyone, John
Alright.
can hear TTS very
I
clearly.
can hear TCS.
Alright.
Alright. You check your pockets for a paperclip you found earlier. Got it! You straighten out the wire and bend one end up into the right angle. Foxy isn't the only one with a hook now. You insert your makeshift tool between the door and frame and fiddle around. It only takes a second to catch the knob with the bolt and slide the lock open. The door swings outwards towards you. You slip into the stall and pull the door closed. You don't believe this. The door won't stay shut. The slide bolt is jammed now. Whoops. And you can't unlock the door. You can't lock the door. What rotten luck. Foxy's footsteps stop right outside the restroom. What now?
I'm just
Would you
dead.
like to try the next stall over, hold the door shut, or if you have chewed gum, you can use it.
I'm using the chewed gum.
Okay. You pull a wad of chewed gum out of your pocket and pick lint off it. That's so gross.
That's
So gross.
nasty.
You know when you got that out of a fucking a wet sink too?
Bye, Jack in the Box.
That's so gross.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
It's still soft and slightly sticky. You wedge it into the door lock and the door stays closed. You sigh with relief and crouch on the toilet, tucking your feet under so you're out of view. The restroom door creaks open and bumps against the wall. Someone's there, waiting in the doorway. Waiting. Watching. Waiting. Somehow you manage to remain perfectly still and eventually whoever it is leaves. Now would you like to open the door and look outside, or would you like to peek under the stall?
I'm gonna wait. Waiting is good.
Do you want to peek under the stalls?
Yep. We're being safe.
You lower yourself gently onto the floor of the stall,
Foxy
breathing any
does
time you
want
make
me.
the slightest sound and waiting for a moment to continue. Soon you are lying on your belly, grateful that the restroom has been thoroughly cleaned. You peer out from under the door. No signs of metal legs and Foxy's feet exposed endoskeleton. From here you can glimpse the silver of the restroom hallway, and beyond there the dining area. All is quiet. You lie there for a few minutes to make sure you're alone and to settle down and catch your breath. That was
Hey
too
Chris,
close.
I've died 4 times.
You're getting nervous about being outside the security office with its cameras and doors locked. You're getting nervous about being outside the security office with its cameras and door locked to make you feel, well, more secure.
Mm.
Before you head back there, you finish your job for the night. Turn to page that one. There's no options here. You stare up at the second broken light bulb. You're the only thing standing between me and home tonight, you say. So I'm talking to an inanimate objects now. And myself. That's awesome.
Yeah,
You've been thinking a lot
4
already.
times.
You've been through a lot already. You're tempted to leave now, knowing that someone on the day shift will replace the light bulb and fix the bathroom door if you don't. But like you said in one of your training videos for the restaurant, you can't spell team without M and E.
I
After the bite
started.
of 87, you heard some of the staff twist around that you can't spell team without M-E-A-T. Which you didn't appreciate that much. Which you didn't appreciate much.
Bye bye, Gyre. Have a good night.
People deal with tragedy and loss in their own ways, sometimes with humor. But hey, At least it shows they're listening during orientation. Bye, Gyro. Hello, Soren. Hello, Chris.
Half true. I hope you
Soren,
two are doing well.
Soren.
Hmm?
Neri has not experienced information overload because this is essentially D&D. This is the only time that I
Yes.
can like shove lore and stuff into Neri's brain and they actually understand what's going on.
Do I?
Except for
The phone guy thing?
Except for not realizing that you're playing as phone guy.
Do you know
Does it
how
make
many...
sense on why it's called the week before now?
Yeah, it does.
Tell me that.
Damn. You're just smelling the fucking
Yo,
what's it called?
I was... I'm excited to say hi to Soren. What?
You can also unlock you can now view 3 too. 3 as well.
Okay. What's wrong with me being
If
excited
you
about
replace the second
saying
light bulb,
Soren,
or do you want to
Chris?
replace the second light bulb, or do you want to look inside the second bathroom stall? So you're still in the men's stall, but do you want to check the other stall, or do you want to change the light bulb?
I'll change the light bulb. I'm gonna die for
Change the light
this,
bulb.
but we're changing it. Tiki, this is the only way you're gonna see this account say that ever.
You replace the second light bulb even faster than the first. The later it gets, the more dangerous it is outside the security office. You haven't been watching the cameras, but you have to assume all the animatronics are walking around by now. With the bathroom once again bright and cheerful, you can head back safely, but getting there will
Thank
be
you,
very
Zeta.
unsafe.
They
You
just-
return to the old step stool you return the step stool to the maintenance closet and dispose of the old burnt out bulbs in the trash. You glimpse in your reflection in the wide mirror. You look terrible.
It's water
The
shots.
light
It's a
reveals
water
deep shadows
shot.
under your eyes. Transitioning from the day shift to the night shift has already started to fatigue you, making you question what's real and what isn't. At least it's only for a week, and then you can rest as much as you want before diving back into a job search. A position is opening up for a security guard at your daughter's school, and you really hope to get it. But middle schoolers can just be difficult to handle, just as difficult to handle as animatronics. In some ways, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are just big, terrifying kids. I
What?
wonder why.
But they're trying to kill me. What do you mean middle schoolers are just as bad? That's crazy.
I mean, middle schoolers would try and kill you too, but also, they might have been possessed by dead kids. Anyway, you hope you don't run into any of them on your way back to the office. Better hurry, your shift is almost over. If you want to leave straight away, do you want to leave straight away or do you want to listen at the door first?
Listen at the door.
All right. You're itching
Only
to
in
get moving,
animatronic
but you
form.
press your ear against the bathroom door and listen. It sounds quiet out there. You grab the handle and are about to open the door and glance down. A faint light from the dining area seeps in from under the door, but is interrupted by 2 shadows. Those could be feet, you think. Really big feet. The moment stretches out for a long time. Your knuckles are white and you're gripping the door handle so tightly. But then the shadows are gone and you hear footsteps moving away. You've been breathing slowly the whole time. Worried you'll be heard, so you take a deep breath. It's now or never.
It's now. I guess.
It's now or never. You sneak back to the security office, without encountering any animatronics. By the time you get there, it's 5:45. Your shift is almost over. You check the cameras. To your relief, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy are all present on the stage, and the curtains are drawn at Pirate Cove.
Let's
Previous
go.
night watchmen have reported the animatronics behaving strangely, but like everyone else, you dismiss their wild stories. Some people fall asleep staring at the camera feeds and their imaging, and they imagine things bolstered by the old rumors and stories. The mind can be a funny thing, making it hard to distinguish hallucinations from reality. But now you feel like you're not believing them. But now you feel bad for not believing them. And you know that what the others tell you happened tonight, if you tell others what happened tonight, they won't believe you either. Perhaps they would even discourage you from talking about what you've seen. You would never do anything that would harm Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You've put too much time in, put so much of yourself into the job that you're practically a part of it yourself. You never pictured yourself leaving, but seems like the best time to go, especially considering everything that happened tonight. Just 4 more shifts left. You can do this. If you tidy up before the end of your, you can tidy up before the end of your shift, or you can sit down and wait for 6 a.m. You do not have a bonus item to use.
I'm gonna tidy up.
You start putting security
on his
office
shoulder.
back together the way it should be for the
Exactly.
next shift. You toss all the garbage from the desk into the trash can. The side of the food wrappers and soda cups sets your stomach growling. You haven't eaten in 6 hours. You clear out the junk from the yellow lockers at the back of the room as well, including a year-old packet of toaster pantries that you choked down anyway because you're that hungry. Yum. You return to the desk, 5 minutes to go. You click through the cameras and the animatronics are still where they belong. Already the events of the night are starting to seem like a bad
No,
dream.
I don't want to go. I don't
Your
want to go
attention
to the
falls on
scooping
poster
room.
behind the TV. Celebrate. It implores
That's a good idea, Smiley.
Celebrate. It implores the bright bubble letters above the group photo of Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. These lovable characters couldn't be capable of the horrors you just expected, could they? Maybe you've just been misinterpreting everything. This place can have an effect on people when it's late, and you're tired, and hungry, and lonely. You stare at the image while moving your head from side to side. From all angles, there seems to be a bulge in the paper. Before you can investigate, a red light starts blinking on the telephone. Would you like to investigate the poster, check the phone, or wait for the end of your shift?
I'll check the phone.
All right. The blank phone, the black office phone is dusty, and the handset is smudged. But the handset is smudged. There are small smudges on the 1 and 9 numbers. Someone used it recently. Some people around here know you as the phone guy because of your voices. Because of your voice messages that are forwarded to new hires with reminders, tips, and encouraging words to support them during the orientation week. Ironically, you don't use the phone yourself that much. You record messages and management schedules them to go out automatically. They've probably been the same one for ages. Maybe you should update them before you go. A faded scrap of paper taped to the phone has a handwritten list of extensions of various locations around the pizza place. Backstage, parts and services, dining area, party room 1, Pirate Cove. Another number was provided for voicemail. The red light continues to blink on the front of the phone. Someone has left you a message. Would you like to call backstage, dial home, or call the voicemail?
I want to listen to the voicemail.
Listen to the voicemail. All right. The blinking light captures your intention. You don't remember whether it was there when you returned to the office or whether it appeared while you were tidying. You assume it's an automated message sent by the system.
PPPPHONEY. Purple GUYYYY.
You pick up the receiver.
I
And
have
push
purple
the
and
flashing
I'm the phone
button.
person, so...
That's true. You pick up the receiver and push the flashing red button, which automatically dials voicemail. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Answering Service. Please enter your 4-digit access code at the sound of the beep. Beep. If you have a 4-digit voicemail code, turn to page 44. If you do not, turn to page 40. Neither of those things matter to you. Do you have a code?
I'm an employee. Surely I have a code.
Do you have a code?
No.
You did it. So funny.
The timing on that.
Well,
Alright.
that's perfect timing.
Yep.
Well, you can't do that. You watch as the clock on the desk flips, numbers flip from 5:59 to 6 a.m. Yeah, you survived your first night at Freddy.
Let's go.
All is quiet as you leave the security office and pass through the restaurant. You step outside and take in the fresh, cool air, happy and grateful to be alive. Even the early morning light seems too bright after the darkness of the pizza place. You lose all sense of time in there, since most of the windows are in different parts of the restaurant. There isn't a cloud in the sky. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Too bad you'll have to sleep through most of it once you send Cabello off to school. And then it won't be long before you're back here for your second night. Who knows what it'll bring? You lock up the restaurant and wave goodbye to the sleeping animatronics inside and then head home. And now we go to page 229. Oh my god.
Alright. Day
40.
number 2. First try. Yeah. First try. You're so right, Topi.
Yeah, true. Almost totally didn't run out of power, just like your real playthrough. That was actually perfect timing for that alarm. to go off.
Right?
Alright, when you get home at 6:30, you wish you could go to bed, but your day isn't over just yet. Now it's time for your second but most important job. Parenting. This one is full-time and pays nil, but you wouldn't have it any other way. However, getting your
I
11-year-old daughter
did.
Capella up and ready for school is more challenging than anything Freddy Fazbear's Pizza could throw your way. You peek into her bedroom and see her snoozing peacefully. Books are scattered across her bedspread and on the floor, and an open one lies on her chest, rising and falling with her steady breathing. She was clearly up late last night reading, as per usual. You laugh a little as you see the drool in the corner of her mouth and a damp spot on her pillowcase. I wish I had a camera, you think? So you study her a little longer, trying to hold on to this memory for later. You go into the kitchen to make breakfast, intentionally banging pots and pans as you cook your eggs and bacon.
Wake
But you
up!
can't help but think of Chica and force your way through it. You're off the clock now, and will not let those animatronics live rent-free in your head. The combination of Capellia's alarm clock and the aroma of bacon is enough to wake her. She pads out into the kitchen in her rocket ship pajamas, hair a tangled mess, and her face lights up when she sees you. Miss me, huh? I'm gonna have to put a voice on for Ralph. Hello? Miss me, huh? I'm gonna have to start everything with a, hello? Hello? Miss me, huh? You say, twirling your spatula. No, I just love bacon.
Hi,
So much.
detective.
He gives you a big hug. And by
Is
extension,
that
the
Freddy
person
Fazbear
making
from
it for you.
DVD? It is!
You laugh. But seriously, I missed you. While you were sleeping? Especially then. I never sleep well when you aren't home. I hate leaving you, but this is just for a week.
Yep.
She sees the concern on your face and puts a hand over her mouth. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to guilt trip you. I'm fine, really. Mrs. Andrews always is on the lookout for me, and she hears everything that goes on around here. That's an understatement, you smile. You're grateful to have someone close by to watch the house while you're away. But you've never worried about Capellia getting into any trouble on her own. If anything happened, she's keeping an eye on kindly Miss Andrews, who had sadly lost her own daughter at a young age years ago, and has been overprotective of the neighborhood kids.
What do you mean,
since.
watch
Capellia reaches
myself?
for her tray of cooked bacon. You slap a hand away. He's coming. You slap
I'm
a
at
hand
home!
away. You're not getting one of these slices of bacon until you're dressed for school. She sticks her tongue out and disappears into her room. Capellia comes back in record time. My God, I just looked up to see like the audio. I had like Bonnie fucking jump scare, bro. What is this?
Keep reading. We're home. We get peaceful music for now.
That's true. Capellia comes back in record time with her hair neatly tied in a ponytail.
We're safe. We
A
get
bedazzled
cozy
purple
music.
t-shirt, tights, and jean jacket. She sits down and you put on a heaping amount of bacon on her plate that she immediately starts shoveling into her mouth. How was work? She asked. Uneventful, you lie. Sounds like my dream job, she says. Sitting at the desk in the middle of the night, pushing buttons. I would catch up on so much reading until the boredom killed me. You would not be killed by any boredom at Freddy's, you say, and promise me you'll never work there. She laughs. Okay, sure. Now, how was your day? You catch up with each other a little while you eat breakfast. Then she notices the time on the Kit Kat clock and jumps up. My bus! She shovels another piece of bacon in her mouth and grabs her backpack by the kitchen door. She rummages around it. Crud, do you have a pen? I need to finish my homework on the bus. You raise an eyebrow. Didn't you do it last night? Because I couldn't find my pen. My pen. Keep up, Dad. If you have the ballpoint pen, give it to her and remove it from your inventory.
I
I'll
don't
tell her
have
to
a
borrow a
pen.
Damn.
Damn.
I know
Bad
exactly when you
parent.
missed out on getting that too.
Bad parent.
Bad parent. You tell her to borrow a pen. Now we gotta go back to page 52. Hold on, gang.
And I give her $5. Go buy a pen.
Nope.
We tried buying one.
Tell her to
I'm
fucking
broke.
shove it.
I'm broke. Why I'm working at Freddy's.
I got bad news for you.
What? Night 2?
Night 2. 12 a.m.
Alright.
But before we do that, let's catch up on chat. What's going on in chat? What do we miss? Did we miss anything important, guys?
Sweet chemicals from Goose Gang 13 minutes ago.
Oh, I saw that. I heard that.
And
I heard
then
every microsecond of it.
Bone Guy, Purple Guy. No, not really. I think we've been keeping on top of it. I've been...
Chonka, I'm pregnant.
That's... While I'm getting rotated, I find out that you're... How are you feeling about this? How do you feel about Goose being pregnant? Is it yours?
I'm so glad that Ducky pegged you for your anniversary. Ducky and Goose just celebrated their 4-year anniversary, I think.
Oh, let's go.
5th year anniversary of being married. And I told Ducky to peg him real good. So I'm glad that happened. Also, I just realized that your background image has Foxy.
Yes. You cutie. Alright.
Wait, is it it's Rockstar Foxy? Look, he's got his little green bird.
Oh, yeah.
Yarr, me bird likes you. Bro, I was trying to nap. Bro got woken up to pegging.
I'm sorry, Suki.
I'm gonna tattle on Freddy's Fazballs.
Alright. Are we ready for night 2?
We are.
Alright.
Alright, let's get that sound
Jump
effect going.
scare.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Alright. I'd all of these
You
again.
yawn. Hello? Hello, hello? Time to make the donuts. I can't do the voice. Time to make the donuts. You usually start with your shifts with repeating well-known catchphrase from donut commercials. But there aren't any other co-workers here to laugh along with you. The only people who ever laughed at the new hires, the first time you said it, and they were only being polite since they thought you were their boss. But you're nothing but consistent. It was easy to do the right thing every day to work here, but at night, it's hard to know what the right thing to do is. You're unfamiliar. You're in unfamiliar territory. Fortunately, you're not only consistent, you're persistent. You never give up on trying until you get the job done. You hope that's one of your better qualities Capellia picks out from you. You also hope you'll be around for a long time to teach your daughter even more lessons about how to live and survive in the world as she grows up. As much as you love this job, you want more for her to have a future than this dead-end career as a security guard. Most importantly, you hope that everything happens to you. If anything happens to you on the job, she stays far away from Freddy
most of the manga, but I'm not up to date. Alright.
Should we do a mini campaign while we explore the Pizzaplex?
Yeah, we really should. That'd be so fun.
I could set that up. I already got a bunch of FNAF assets made prematurely for other reasons. Alright, would you like to check the show stage camera, the dining room camera, or the restroom cameras?
Let's check the stage.
Okie dokie. You push the button for the show stage. Freddy and Chica are both there as they should be, but Bonnie's already left. Wait, no, Bonnie's still there. Most of him anyway. His body is on the stage, but his head's gone. Who would steal the head of an animatronic bunny? Punk kids, you think?
Oh no.
Daredevil teens from the high school and community college sometimes try to break into the restaurant. If they succeed, then they would bring back a souvenir of their bravery. You laugh and imagine someone shout, "Bring me the head of Bonnie the Rabbit!" Of course, if anyone actually succeeded into breaking into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza after hours, they would be one of the dangers of losing their heads. Figuratively and literally. But this is no laughing matter. You've got a real problem now. You have to find and reattach Bonnie's head before the place opens in the morning. As terrifying as the animatronics can be to some young children, they'll be really freaked out when they're greeted by a headless one. Or maybe no one would notice.
I have to attach its head while it's alive and moving? I'm so screwed.
No comment. I don't know. I actually don't know. Screwed. We're experiencing this all together.
Alright.
I only know how the book ends.
Let's go find the head.
Alright, would you want to check the dining room camera, or do you want to check the restroom camera, or do you want to check the
Can I check Foxy?
The backstage. Nope.
Oh, I can't check Foxy.
Oh, if you wanna as well, now that you've checked the camera, you can expose the show stage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And the 3 main Faz gang are up there.
I connected the main room.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and then Bonnie's on the left and Chica's on the right. And that's how I'll start every night. They'll start on the left and right.
Yep. Bonnie's on the left?
On the left, yep. And Chica's on the far right.
Alright. Cool.
Alright. Did you want to check the dining room, the restroom, or the backstage?
Where's the backstage? What is the backstage?
Backstage is not on the map, I don't think. I think it's fake. Backstage. I think it's just the stage itself.
Oh, okay, no.
Otherwise, it's parts and services.
Yeah, I want to check parts and services if I can.
Okay, so the backstage. I think it's the backstage.
I'm backstage.
Okay, the backstage is just okay. The backstage is literally just a small room back there, but there's nothing. There's not really much in there.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
it's...
Oh no, it is parts and services. Why is it named 2 different things in the book?
Oh.
Okay, parts and services and backstage is the one on the top left.
Yeah.
11. Maybe maintenance had to remove Bonnie's head to work on it, and no one told you. No one tells you anything. If so, the head would probably be in parts and services area behind the stage. Okay, so I put in the wrong spot for the book, but the actual layout of the game is that parts and services on the left of the stage, but it's fine.
Okay.
You can see masks for Chica and several variations of Freddy, but no Bonnie head. Power cables dangle from the ceiling. That's a fire hazard if I ever saw one, you think? You consider raising your concerns with management, but they hardly ever take employee suggestions. A little voice inside your head says it might not be a bad idea if this place burned down. As long as it doesn't happen as long as it doesn't happen until after you collect your last paycheck, and no one, human at least, is in the
That's
building
Chica.
at the time.
Chica is making some
You
noises.
also notice an empty Freddy Fazbear costume propped up in the corner. At least you assume it's empty. You're curious, but not curious enough to go back there and check. The camera pans. The camera pans across the room once more, and you notice there's no parts of Foxy the Pirate back here. Foxy! You quickly switch to Pirate Cove camera, and the curtain is wide open. The cove is empty. Too late. Footsteps run towards the office. Foxy bursts in and screams in your face, and you die.
What?
Actually, death speed on this crazy.
What? But I just looked at where he was. That's rough.
All right, well, let's go back to the last one. So do you want to look at the restrooms or the dining area?
Is the dining area Foxy?
Dining area is the main room.
I want to look where
Like
Foxy
where the
is.
party room is. I mean, you can't really see Foxy through the dining room, but it is the closest spot. It is the closest place.
Okay, I will try that.
Alright.
What do you mean how?
You punch the button for the dining room area, just like last night. The tables are set for a big party with tablecloths and party hats all laid out. You wonder if the room was used at all. It looks exactly the way it did yesterday, as if nothing's been touched. Or staff simply meticulously... Or the staff is simply meticulous about placing everything exactly where it should be. When you do the same job day in, day out, you get pretty good at it. There
Trying
is
my
one thing
best.
out of the ordinary. Bonnie's head lies in one of the aisles between the party tables. It must have fallen off and rolled down there. It's a good thing that it happened after hours, because nothing sets customers off more than malfunctioning animatronics. A head detached and bouncing off stage will probably result in some kids needing therapy, not to mention their parents.
And
Are
me.
Bonnie's eyes looking at you? The head is lying on its side, but the eyes are trained right onto the security camera. Is it a warning? A cry for help? You shake your head. It's an optical illusion. And indeed, when you look back at the monitor, Bonnie's eyes are looking in a different direction. You need to go reattach Bonnie's head and make sure it doesn't happen again, especially during the performance. Do you want to leave through the left or the right door?
Right door.
Alright.
Gonna get munched on by Foxy again.
Good cow. You're going right door?
Yep.
Alright.
And you chose right.
You arrive.
What do you mean, Gigi?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
You arrive at the dining table. So you're already up there. You're probably like between like the top left 2 tables. That's where Bonnie's. Yeah, you're probably about there.
Okay.
Bonnie's head is lying on the floor, staring vacantly at the stars and streamers hanging from the ceiling. But something catches your attention. The doors to party room 1 and 2 are closed. We're gonna pretend there's party room doors. Again,
Yep.
they're not on the.
Yeah.
This map that I made is based on the FNAF 1 camera layout. There's no party rooms in that game. But we're just gonna pretend.
I hope it goes well, Goose. You got this.
They were previously open when you saw them. Sorry, their party room doors 1 and 2 are closed. They were
Mhm.
previously open when you saw them on the cameras, but the feed in that section is notoriously glitchy. It's possible you didn't see them the first time. You're the night watchman, so you should check out anything suspicious. And this is definitely suspicious. Those party rooms are perfect for hiding places, and it's not like animatronics go around opening and closing doors. You still have to take care of Bonnie, but it's not like her head's gonna go anywhere. So much for an uneventful night. To go get Bonnie's head, okay, you can either go check out party room 1, or you can go get Bonnie's head.
I don't know. If I just don't put Bonnie's head on, will Bonnie not hunt me throughout the night? Or if I put it on, will Bonnie just kill me? Bonnie could just kill me. Oh, no. I don't know.
Quite literally could not tell you. I've got no idea.
I don't know. Chat, what do I do? What do I
Alright, here
do?
we go. Let's go for our
Run?
first vote. Let's go for our first vote.
Notu! Hello!
Alright, let me set a poll up.
I'll do the shout out.
What do we do? Wait, no, hold on.
I'm just trying to think. It's funny. I'm trying not to die. I've died 5 times already. 5 times. I hope you're doing well, Nitty. You also need to run. Everyone's saying run. Soren says hi.
Hi, Soren.
Soren says hi to us or to Nitty. I'm so sad I missed Peak today. Wait, what's...
Yeah, we played Peak earlier.
I missed Peak too, no!
Alright, there is a 2-minute poll up. Everybody go cast your votes. I'm gonna grab a snack because I actually forgot to grab a snack even though I was the one asking. I'll be back.
Alright guys, these freaking sounds, oh my god. Don't just run, that's what I'm gonna be doing. If this was D&D, I would just be crying underneath the table. What are they gonna do? Fire me? I'm fine with that. You left and that played right. We have 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by FNAF sounds. Don't run. Running has repeatedly shown to be death. But what if it's not death this time? And Neri, just for you, I will breathe in. Don't breathe in chemicals. No chemicals. Chemicals bad. You get poisoning from breathing in fumes. I would know. Neri doesn't want to die. Not dedicated. No, they will have. Okay, no. They mentioned training costs were high for training new staff, and I'm like 22 months, best employee. They don't want me to die.
And you've been here for years too, so you're not 22 in a row necessarily, but 22 is still crazy.
Right? Why would they put me on night duty? Are they trying? You know how businesses like quiet fire people, just giving them less hours. Is this how they fire people at FNAF? It's just you're on night duty. Goodbye.
You're on night duty. I hope you get your head bit off.
Yeah. We can wear his head and trick the animatronic. Genius. Genius. Alright. Everyone has said Bonnie's head, so we're doing Bonnie's head.
Wow. Alright. We're grabbing Bonnie's head. Hog.
Then go on day duty. It's the same, just plus 100 brightness, minus fear. I was on day duty for like years until now.
Yeah.
You said that, Chris. You said that.
Must have been the wind.
Hi, Lila. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're in night 2 of FNAF.
You just rub your hands together.
Well, you can hear that.
I can. I don't think Chris can.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Excellent. Excellent.
Right, the fucking evilage.
I need to get an evil emote. It's so good.
Alright, sounds good, Goose.
Thank you, Goose.
I have my headset on.
I don't want you to breathe in chemicals.
Say, like, go breathe in some cement.
No. We
Fucking
don't do
cement
that.
sniffer. Guys, Neri does drugs.
I don't do
Straight
drugs.
lines of cement.
I
Straight
had okay.
lines of
I
cement.
breathed in cement one time by accident and got sick, and I did it one more time by accident again, and then never again. We learn. Hi, sir.
There's so many feet.
Why are there so many feet? It's called pavement puff. All right, let's go back to the story.
We're giving Bonnie head.
Yep, we're giving Bonnie head.
Is what we came for. You walk over and pick it up. Oh,
Oh,
and something
We're
sticky
not
leaks out
AI.
in your hands.
Hi,
Machine
Dixie.
oil,
Welcome
hopefully.
in.
You're glad it didn't leave a mess on the floor. Even after all
I
this time,
gotcha.
this is the closest you've ever been to an animatronic. One reason has been the smell. These things haven't been washed in ever.
Ooh.
There's something sharp and sour about the stench, like food left out to rot or roadkill.
Oh,
You
God.
wrinkle your nose, it's very unpleasant. You've also never touched an animatronic before, which of course is strongly discouraged. The fur is matted and kind of greasy. There is probably things crawling inside it. You don't want to have to hold this any longer than you have to. You turn
Thank you
around,
for the follow,
you turn it
Dixie.
around in your hands until Bonnie is looking at you. Let's get you patched up, you say. Bonnie's eyes blink and swivel towards you. You're so startled you almost drop the head. It's probably just because you were moving it around. You look up at the stage and Bonnie's torso is still up there. So is Freddy Fazbear. But Chica is now gone. Should you go up and try to retouch the head, or look for tools and instructions at parts and services behind the stage?
We're gonna go do a job. We gotta do it properly. Let's go look for instructions.
Right. So Chica is gone missing, so maybe just put her in the void somewhere.
Silence. What am I missing? Wait. Chica is gone? Oh,
Chica's
God.
gone.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Still parts and services.
Look, let's be honest, gang. If anyone knows anything about Chica, especially if you've played Security Breach, Chica's probably in the kitchen. Like she's
Drink,
definitely...
it's for your own good. Or else.
I'm gonna speculate and put her in the kitchen. Thank you for the hydrate.
It's a good shout.
John can hear it too.
Oh, I sure can.
Alright.
Okay. You open the door to the back of the stage marked employees only. Though you're an employee, you've never needed to go back here. You step into the backstage area. What staff...
Drink for your own good. Or the AHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAHAH
Drink me boy.
Bye bye, detective.
What staff is often referred to as P&S, Parts and Services. It's dark and practically shouts that this area is off limits. It feels wrong and a little dangerous to be back here. You look around for something useful to help you reattach Bonnie's head properly. A user manual would be nice. An endoskeleton sits on the workbench next to a screwdriver, perhaps intended for an empty Freddy Fazbear costume tucked in the corner. Another empty Eddie. Another empty.
I'm gonna
Freddy
get Purple
head rests
Guide. I'm gonna get
on
Purple
the other end
Guide.
of the workbench. There are several Freddy heads here. Oh my god. They're old designs. Some of them don't even have eyebrows or have a slightly different shape. There's also an old Chica on the shelf, which is next to a flashlight. What about Foxy? You don't see any of his parts here. As if you summoned him, you hear heavy footsteps running towards the room. You have
Not
to find something
again.
to defend yourself with and take your chances to hide. Would you like to grab the screwdriver, grab the flashlight, or put on the Freddy head?
Flashlight. I'll grab the flashlight.
Flashlight? Alright.
Eddie Fred. Alright.
You dash towards the shelves and pick up the flashlight just as Foxy bursts into the room.
Ah.
You whirl around and press the button on his flashlight. Luckily, the batteries inside still work. A bright beam cuts across the dark room and shines in Foxy's face. You thought maybe you would blind him temporarily so you could slip by it, but the light seems to mess him up. He freezes in place, servos clicking in confusion. You hope you won't get in trouble for breaking Foxy. You don't know how long he'll be like this, so you decide to get a move on. You need to reattach Bonnie's head and get back to the security office. It will only become more dangerous to be out as the night progresses, especially once Foxy reboots. Alright, so we need to return to the show stage, so go back to the front of the stage.
Alright. Gonna leave.
And you get to add a new pair of items to your
Yes.
inventory. You now have access to a flashlight and screwdriver combo.
Oh, it's a combo.
Yeah.
And then, do the items refresh each night?
I have genuinely no idea.
Okay. Sound is so creepy. Alright. I got my items. I'm ready to reattach this head.
All right. You climb onto the show stage and you look out, imagining an audience of boisterous kids and frazzled parents. Staff and customers are not allowed up here. The last time a kid found his way on stage during a performance, you shudder. That's what liability waivers are for. Where Chica usually stands, you can see a metal plate. The animatronics recharge on those at night through a battery-terminated terminals through their feet. You gently place Bonnie's head back on his body. The animatronics deserve your respect. When you think about it, you wouldn't have a job without them. They have some flaws, but they've brought so much happiness to families over the years. The fact needs to be weighed against their action. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, right? Bonnie's head wobbles. You can't leave him like this. It seems you can tighten it by turning it. But which way? Left or right? It doesn't matter. You probably can't make it worse. But you should pop backstage and see if there's any instruction. You are a security officer. You aren't trained in repairing the animatronics. And if you do this incorrectly, you could lose another job. You could lose the other job. Oh my god. You could lose your job earlier than planned. Or worse. Would you like to screw the head to the left, screw the head to the right, or go backstage?
Okay, I don't know if it's different in Australia. I don't think the threads would be different. But it should be to the right.
I can't see it not being righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right?
Yeah. We're gonna send it. We're gonna send it right. We know enough about screws.
You twist Bonnie's head to the right, and something clicks inside. His eyelids blink once as his head is back online.
Let's
it seems you've done the trick.
go!
But there are 3 small holes in the base of his neck to secure the head. This is probably why Bonnie's head fell off in the first place. As he dances and strums his signature red bass guitar on the stage, the screws vibrate and eventually fell out. And then, off with his head.
No!
You look around the stage and find 2 silver screws, but no matter how much you search, you can't find the third one. 2 of them will do for now. The best you can do is let maintenance know and they can hunt down another screw tomorrow. You insert 1 screw into each side of his neck. Then, with them sticking out like that, Bonnie reminds you of Frankenstein's monster.
I thought so.
That's no good. You'll have to tighten them or his head will tumble off again. A job half-assed will never last, as your father would say. He's a perfectionist, and nothing you did was ever good enough.
What? I have depression.
Your own child that way. You vowed you would never treat your own child like they, and so
Jonker.
far you haven't with Capellia. Hi, Dixie.
I am not your father. No, curse, no.
The
Don't
sooner
be
you fix Bonnie, the
disappointed in
sooner you
me.
can go back to the security office, and the better chance you have at getting home and seeing her in the morning. If you tighten the screws with your finger, you can tighten the screws with your fingers, or if you have a screwdriver, you can use it. Screwdriver, you can use it.
I will use the screwdriver.
Okay. Alright, just maybe mark that off as like a red outline. I'm assuming it's a one-time thing, but
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I know that there definitely is ones that you definitely remove from your inventory. Because I think some of them you have multiple choices of when you want to use it. I don't know, we'll see. The screwdriver makes quick work of tightening Bonnie's loose screws. The head feels
Oh,
sturdy as
okay, that's
flimsy.
good, that's good, that's
Maybe you
good, that's
missed
good.
Maybe you missed a calling in repair work. The only
Yeah.
thing you enjoy as much as keeping order and protecting people is fixing things. After your last day here,
Where's Bunny? I'm
you
fixing
can start
Bunny.
looking for other positions. It might be nice to do something that lets you work with your hands more. It would be fun to make toys. Nothing more than nothing that moves like an animatronic at Freddy's. Just simple toys for simple joys. Now that Bonnie is functional again, you feel oddly exposed up on the stage, especially with Chica out there somewhere. You also now have to assume that Foxy is out and about right now. It's a good idea to go back to the security office in hopes that nothing else breaks tonight. Which then you do go back to the security office.
Alright.
You return to the security office and slump in your seat. This job is finally getting to you, but you can't let it get to the best of you. You need a moment to catch your breath. You close your eyes and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. A sound startles you awake. Oh no, you've fallen asleep on the job. After all the times you've warned night watchmen to stay very vigilant and faithfully reported those who shirked their responsibility a dozen through a shift, you're embarrassed and annoyed at yourself. It's just that you're having trouble adjusting to the late hours, and dealing with animatronics is wearing you out. You can beat yourself up later. Something woke you, a sound. Or wait, was it 2 sounds? You're still disoriented by your own unintentional nap, and think that you heard footsteps approaching the door on the left and someone groaning on the door on the right. And then you have you could have dreamed them up, but it could be intermittent danger. Imminent, not intermittent. Immediate danger.
We
what it's
are
called.
we're playing the
There's a lot of
FNAF
typos in this
storybook.
book. All the
So
Scholastic
Jonker
books
is
have a
reading
lot
it
of
out,
typos,
and I get to
and it's
make all the
known. The
decisions.
Security Breach guidebook has
Mhm.
just factual incorrect things. Like it's just wrong,
Ah,
and people
okay.
don't like it. So there are going to be some typos in here. When you read through into the Return to the Pit, you'll probably come across a couple as well yourself. You only have time to act on one potential threat. Your clock reads 5:55 a.m. You only have to survive for the next 5 minutes. If you close the left door, do you want to close the left door, the right door, or the right door?
I can't close both.
So you can hear someone breathing on your right.
Yup.
Someone groaning on your right, and you can hear footsteps on your left.
Can't I close both? Is there no close both option?
Nope.
Close the right one.
Right one? Okay. If someone is close enough for you to hear them groan, they're probably too close. You leap forward from the door to your right and slap your finger against the button. You catch a flash of yellow before the door slams shut. Looks like you were just in time. You flick on the hall light and Chica stares manically at you,
Oh my
beak
god.
mouth wide open. You turn off the light. You can take your clock and get lost, you say. I've had enough for one night. But it seems you haven't. The footsteps kept approaching on your left, and then Bonnie is standing there. It's too late to close the door now. You brace yourself for an attack, but Bonnie doesn't move. He just stares at you. You stare back at him. What is he waiting for? You break eye contact for a moment to see the clock flip from 5:59 to 6 a.m. Bonnie turns and walks away, back towards the show stage.
Let's
At the
go.
door on your right, Chica does the same. Did Bonnie just
Geo
live?
o
You know, Bonnie,
N-I-N-N-N-N.
Bonnie likes us. We fixed them.
Was that a
Hi,
thank you for restoring his
Dan.
head? Or maybe you just got lucky. Either way, you survived another night, and it's time to go home.
We did it. Hold on, where is it?
Home time.
Where is the home time sound?
Bing bong, bing bong.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought we were gonna die again. We did it.
That was a really short night.
That was a short night.
You did
All
pretty much
right.
everything.
Back to
We won.
Back to our peaceful home. We won night 2. We got 3 more nights left.
Did you die? I don't think you died.
No.
You're deathless?
Deathless run for night 2.
Deathless night 2.
Or
Alright.
5 deaths night 1.
Og. As soon as you get home, you rush to your daughter's room and check on her. She's sleeping with her left leg sticking out from under the covers and pillow over her face. You must have spaced out for a minute because the next thing you know, she screams and throws a pillow at your head. You catch it and hold it to your chest. What? What's wrong? You were standing there staring at me, she says. I was about to wake you to school.
I'm becoming an
I'm
animatronic.
sorry, it's been a weird night. She pushes her hair back from her face. It's okay. It's just kind of creepy. When I first woke up, I must have been still dreaming. You kind of look like that Fredbear thing from your job. You mean Freddy Fazbear? Whatever. He weirds me out. They all do.
Oh, I died once at the
it's weird that
start.
she calls
Oh,
him Fredbear.
I died too.
Because Fredbear and Freddy Fazbear are not the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Weird. Like I said, chat, this is my first time going through it as well. I know how it ends, and I know the implications of it, but
Oh no.
I've never actually, I don't know the in-betweens, but interesting that she recognizes Fredbear, but not Freddy Fazbear.
Mm.
Because... Wait, this might work for me. I do have a theory cooking. I have a theory that there is a chance that the Bite of 83, the crying child, might actually be the Bite of 87 victim. And if she recognized, if this is set in 1989,
Bye bye,
I
King.
assume, and she's 11, she would have been, what, 5 years old at the time of the big bite?
Mm.
But if it was only 2 years prior and it's 1987, and I have a theory that the FNAF 2 location and Fredbear's were open at the same time. That means that realistically that would make sense because she'd only be 9 at the time when the crying child was bit, and people would still have Fredbear in their immediate memory. But that doesn't really work with the MCI. Anyway, interesting. She's never gotten over the time I brought her to work to meet the animatronics when she was 7. Oh, well, that should have kept reading. So that was 4 years prior to this, which would have been 1985 in my timeline. 1985 in my timeline, and then if you go off the theory that FNAF 1 is set in 1993, that would be 1988. Which doesn't really make sense. 1985 makes sense.
Jerker, he sent you some wholesome stuff.
He sent me some stuff. That's so cute, Goose. That is honestly so cute. He sent me wedding photos.
Let's go.
It's so wholesome. Anyway, okay, let's move on. When she was 7, and they made her cry so hard she threw up her pizza and cake. She had nightmares for at least a week after. Never mind, it's just me. Oh wait, no, never mind, wrong one. Never mind, it's just me, your loving dad bear. You open your arms for a hug. She squints at you. Please never say dad bear again. You feel bad about scaring her and ruining her morning. You don't want her to leave with bad memories have bad memories of you like that. Gifts always make her Gifts always make her feel better.
I don't think I have any gifts.
Wait, coin?
I need.
Coin? I don't have a coin.
I have a piece of gum. Can I give her that?
This doesn't make sense. You don't have a coin. Where do you get the coin from?
My wallet. I'm rich. Give her the paperclip. Kids love paperclips. I think the stuff in red is stuff that I've already used. All I have is this one gum wrapper. I don't know if it's even gum inside. Remember, kids, don't play around with knives. It's not a good. Everyone has to be careful with knives. That's all I'm saying. I sent you the photo too. Obviously edited because Ducky doesn't want to. Ooh. Oh, that's such a nice photo. It looks so good. I like the dress. Giving me ballerina vibes. Elegant ballerina vibes.
You check the show stage.
Me too, Hellish.
Check the.
This okay. I remember my brother and I. We used to get safes, like cheap safes.
And then you got Bonnie's head.
Safes on sales.
And
then we would try and pick all of the locks, like break into the safes. I don't know why paperclips are reminding me of that, because most of them are electronic ones, so I would go through the back and stuff. But yes, that was very fun. I remember doing that.
And then you screw the head onto the right.
You both look
good. And then you use the screwdriver.
Hmm.
And then you close the right door.
It is true.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't. 233. 233. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess you don't have a coin to give her in the first place.
Oh.
I think that's an error. I think it's meant to say if you keep the coin or do not have the coin is probably what it's meant to say. There is one other continuity error in this book that I know that we've already passed anyway. It's something that happens on the first night. The only way you can get there is through cheating.
Okay.
But I think that's just a wording problem. Okay. Well, you don't have a coin to give her. We go back to this page.
I'm broke. I can't give my child a coin. I'm a bad parent. I can't give her a pen. I can't give her a coin.
To give her a Faz token.
Oh, okay.
You find a Faz token in Night 2. I don't know if you can find it anywhere else in the game. Maybe. But that's the one I had to. There's no Faz token in the game, so I had to steal a DVD asset. So I used the DVD token.
That's great.
All right. Well, that's the end of that night. That day, sorry. All right, night 3 time. I'm gonna take a quick 3-second break. I want to eat an Oreo,
Yes.
and we can
Please
catch up on chat.
get some water as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, I've got a cup of tea here.
Ah, nice. Okay, I have a question. Have you ever tried lockpicking before?
Um, like once.
I was talking to chat earlier, like my brother and I used to get safes as kids and like try and figure out how to open them. This isn't information we ever used. It was just fun to try and do. But we'd like set codes and like whatnot and then give each other safes to try and break into.
I know how to I can decode a number lock.
Oh.
I used to do it all the time because we would like lock shit and then forget the password.
Mm.
So I learned how to do it. I used to watch Lockpicking Lawyer a lot.
That channel is
So
so cool.
I know how to pick a lock, but I've never done it. Like I've never
Yeah.
actually tried. Like if you said like here's tension in tools and like a tourniquet,
Mm.
I could probably do it.
Mm. Yeah. I think it'd be fun to try. But I just used to watch too many of that guy's videos.
Yeah, literally.
So, what do you think of the book so far?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
Well, chat responds. I like it. This is making me want to play D&D version though.
It's making me want to play D&D.
I don't know how you do like a NAF because I'd just leave. I just want to leave. It's scary. I'm out of.
I have an idea. If you guys, if TCF was genuinely interested, I think it'd be really fun. Like I would be 100% down to host like a, you guys are in the Mega Pizzaplex for 5 days
Yes.
trying to survive. I think that would be so much fun.
I think
And I'd
that'd be
be able to
amazing.
include stuff from the books by that point as well.
Yes.
So we could go to like Ballora's Fun Time and all that stuff. We can go to yeah, all that stuff.
That
You
sounds
guys
so
could do
good.
mini games too. There's so many mini games there. It'd be really fun to just do a section where you guys just go and play Monty Gator Golf. You just go play golf and like whatever you roll is how well you shoot each putt.
I like that idea. Also, for everyone who doesn't know what TCF is, it's the cloning facility. We
Wait,
had
you have a
our.
command for it, do you?
I don't yet. I need to fix so many
Let me
things.
grab mine. Let me just copy paste mine.
Cloning facility is a group of friends. We basically had. I had my DNA stolen, and who stole whose DNA from your pairing?
There you go.
Did you steal Soren's DNA?
No, Soren stole. Yeah, I stole
Yeah.
Soren's.
We had our DNA stolen. What's worse than one idiot? 4 plus a cup. Welcome into the cloning facility. When Neranx and Soren had their bone marrow stolen by Kappa to make Chris and I. But yes, you should go follow all of them. They're all great. They are my goats.
Yeah, this is our group. This is our little group. All right.
Alright, shall we get back
Good.
to
Let
it?
me down this last mouthful of tea.
Hello. Hello there, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good.
Looks good.
We're doing a let me make the book bigger. This one? This one. We are going over this Pick Your Own Adventure storybook. And Junk is reading it and letting me and you guys pick the decisions that we make. I've only died 5 times. 4 on the first day and once on the 5th day. I mean, on the second day.
Not bad.
Yes. Welcome to the Mega.
Chat. Let us know what you think of Let us know what you think of whatchamacallit, the book so far game.
Yes. Welcome to the Mega Pizzaplex, a place where anything does not make sense.
Yeah, no, literally. Yes, it's so real for that. All right, let's get that horror sounds back on. Let's go.
All right. Put this back. And let me
I'm like
put
eating
this
some
one
of
back
vinegar
on.
chips, but it's making my mouth water, and it's so hard to read with water in.
Oh.
That's why I was like, alright, I'm having an Oreo. Soak up the saliva a bit.
Take a break whenever you need. Does not matter when. Alright, let me move Foxy back to where they should be. And hide the map. And this one. Okay. I'm ready to go.
Alright, let me really quick just do this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Night 3, 12 a.m. You feel well rested and excited about going to work, just like you used to, until you step into the dark, dreary security
Oh
office.
god. Yep.
Somehow, all your enthusiasm deflates and you feel exhausted, as if you haven't slept for 8 hours. As if you hadn't slept 8 hours. What the? As if you would always been in this office, and you will always be on this office. You settle in a seat. You settle into your seat and sigh. Feel as if you're aged 5 years in the 5 seconds it took you to come and sit down. It must be this midnight shift. Working as a watchman, you lose touch with all good parts of the job that motivate you each day. There are no co-workers to catch up with. You don't see the smiling faces of the kids and their happy laughter, and hear their happy laughter, and you don't get to see the animatronics the way they're meant to be seen, as entertainments that are vengeful stalkers. When you go outside into the sunlight, your memory of the night seems to become dull and fade. When you were safe at home talking to Capella, you question everything that happened, and you come to the same conclusion. You imagined it. It wasn't that bad. After all, you're alive. If the animatronics really are alive and haunting you, and hunting you, what would your chances be of survival in one night? 2? 5? Really darn slim. Maybe these lapses in memory are some survival mechanism. How can you go home to see your daughter each morning and live a normal life knowing these horrors exist in the real world? How could you leave her each night and come back to work knowing you might not ever see her again? Only if you forget.
2 questions.
Only if you forget.
Are
We
we
also
on
have a job to do.
2 questions? Are we on a massive amount of drugs and that's why this is all happening? Or 2, do we have so much trauma after each night from what we've seen that we are forgetting?
Potentially. I say maybe to both. Maybe a mix of both.
Maybe a mix of both. Okay.
We have a job to do. You always have been responsible one, even as a kid. No one had to ask you to do your homework before watching TV or riding a bike. You were, and always still are,
I am
an
Des.
overachiever. And yet, you ended up working as security at Freddy's. So many people don't understand that, but you tell them, some things are more important than a fancy job and a big paycheck. I love those animatronics, and I make a difference when I go to work each day. Do you still believe that? Did you ever?
No.
You sit up straight and switch on the security monitor. Time to make donuts! Wait, sorry, hold on. Time to make donuts, you mutter. A child laughs behind you. A child laughs behind you. You spin around and look behind you. There's nothing there but loggers and shadows. Pull yourself together, Ralph. Only 3 more nights. Oh wait, I didn't play my sound effect. Hold on. There we go, the night started.
Alright.
You begin as you always do, pushing buttons. You cycle through all the camera feeds and the monitors, and everything is okay until you hit the party rooms. What the? You lean closer to the jittery video screen. A table and chairs have been overturned in party room 2, and there's a large dark puddle in the floor. The window is far from the wall. The window in the far wall is broken. A crushed paper party hat lies in the hallway outside. This is why we don't have more windows. Everyone always wants to schedule their parties in party room 2, because it has one of the few windows in the restaurant. But the moment you saw it, you knew it was a big security risk. Kids are always breaking it on a dare, though no one has ever gone inside before. Someone has to clean up that mess in party room 2. You put your finger on your nose. Not it, you say. You sigh. Security job has more general duties than you expected. You need supplies from the closet in the west hall to mop up the floor and board up the window. You should locate the intruder before they break anything else or get themselves hurt. Alright, so you can now...
Camera time.
Yeah, you can either check... You can go straight to the supply closet, which is the one on your left. You can check the West Hall camera, you can check the supply closet camera, and you can check the cameras for intruders.
Chica is having a time. I would like to check the cameras first.
Which one? Do you want to check the hall? Do you want to check the supply closet, or do you want to check for intruders?
Intruders first.
Alright. You cycle through each camera once more, this time checking carefully for someone who shouldn't be here. Bonnie and Chica have both left the stage. Why don't you go out much, Freddy, you ask. When the camera pans away from him, you gasp. His head is now turned and looking at the camera. You stay there, you swallow. Please. The curtain at Pirate Cove is...
100% adding the please.
The curtain at Pirate's Cove is open slightly, and you see Foxy grinning from the depths. You stay there too. If the intruders is hiding in there, Foxy wouldn't even think of leaving his new plaything. Funny how you started attributing thoughts and feelings to the animatronics as if they weren't simply acting according to the quirks of their programming. Anthropomorphizing is what you believe is called. You started out as a psychology major at the community college, specializing in children's psychology before you dropped out. You figured the experience helped you get the job at Freddy's. Not that you use psychology much anymore, unless you're trying to convince your daughter to do something she doesn't want to do. Maybe you should have started artificial intelligence instead. After checking everywhere, the only place the intruder could be is in the kitchen. There's no picture, but you hear something banging around in there. If someone's in there in Chica, they better be hiding. Rushing to the supply closet, you open the supply closet in the West Hall, and yelp that something reaches out in the darkness. It hits you in the face and you jerk backwards. The wooden handle of a mop falls and clatters hollowly on the black and white tiled floor. Pretend it's white, not blue.
Yep.
You chuckle and look up at the security camera in the hall. You flash at a V sign with your fingers, and then stoop to pick up the mop and return it to the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Gradually, your racing pulse returns to normal. You have two big jobs ahead of you in Party Room 2. You have to clean up that spill and broken glass and board up the window. Everything you need is right here. But you can't
I'm alive,
carry
I'm
all
alive,
the
I'm
supplies
alive.
with you. You have to make 2 trips.
I'm not
but you're
dead yet.
Sure which
I'm not
task you
dead yet,
should pick
okay?
First. Do you want to clean up the spill and broken glass, or do you want to board up the window first?
I'm gonna board up the window.
Board up the window?
First.
Alright.
I'm gonna fall on the spill, aren't I?
Your first priority then as night watchman is to keep Freddy Fazbear's Pizza secure and protect the animatronics. So you aren't sure how much protection they need. You better make sure no one else can sneak into the restaurant at that night. You pick up a hammer and swing it around experimentally. It's no Mjolnir of Thor, but you already feel a little safer. You grab a box of nails and a pile of wooden planks that are just about the right size and set off for the party rooms. What a mess. You step into Party Room 2. Just go to the top right corner.
Right. Top right. Yep.
Yeah, around there should be fine. What a mess. You step into Party Room 2 and the dread's settling in your chest. There's a wide, dark pool of liquid on the floor, and a pane from the windows on the far side of the room is gone. Broken glass is everywhere. The shards on the floor twinkle in the moonlight coming through an open window. It's kind of pretty, despite the circumstances. A cool draft from the window brings in the scent of something sharp and metallic.
Oh,
You flick on the
God.
light to see a puddle is red and vicious. That's a lot of tomato sauce, you think, hopefully. But when you kneel to investigate more closely, you know it's blood. You gag and run to the window
Snack.
and throw
It's
up.
a snack.
The fresh
It's a
air
snack.
wafting inside settles your stomach.
Snack for me.
You never noticed before how bad this place smells in time. Like greasy old pizza and sweat, and sometimes rotting meat. And now blood? Human blood? An animal must have gotten in, you say aloud as if it was to make it true. Whatever it was, it's gone one way or another. You don't have to worry about keeping anyone else out. You place a plank over the windows and are about to hammer in the first nail when you hear strains of music from the dining area. It's
Yeah,
getting
my
louder.
dad does.
If
They
you want
keep
to try
trying to
to board
escape
the window
the
up quickly, or
inside.
do you want to listen and wait, or do you want to climb out the window?
Oh, I can just leave?
I guess you probably just hide outside, but I guess so. Yeah, board up the window quickly, wait and listen, or climb out the window.
I kind of want to climb out the window.
Want to climb out the window?
I'm gonna die for this, but yes, I'm setting it outside.
You climb out the broken window. A shard of glass slices your palm open, and you drip blood all the way around the restaurant to the parking lot. You get in your car and drive home. You're home early, so Copelia is sound asleep. You sit in her room, listening to her breathe until the sun rises. Thinking, worrying. You abandon your shift, and now you know what that means. Don't bother coming back. Do not pass go, do not collect your final paycheck. You're ashamed that after that flawless career at Freddy's, it's come to this. You're alive, but you're a coward. As the days pass, you think that it might be even worse now that worse than a coward, you're a killer. Or at least indirectly responsible for the deaths of innocents. The news reports a series of missing children over the last few nights since you've escaped from Freddy's. Since something else has also escaped with you. 4 kids have disappeared so far. And when you do a little detective work, you determine their houses are all in a line from the pizza place. A line leading to your home. On the 5th night outside Freddy's, you find yourself comforting Capella in her room while the animatronics try to get into your house, wreak havoc and revenge, and get your daughter.
Oh
Game over.
my god! Why? I quit. Why did they come after me? I fixed Bonnie. What?
Wait, that's kind of crazy.
What? Why did they?
Any Midnight Motorist theorists in chat right now? That's crazy. That's
What?
so Midnight Motorist theory coded.
Why did they come after me and my daughter? Marrying children do not go well together. It's true. Oh my god. Okay, well that's. Yep.
That's rough.
I didn't expect that. I
Do
thought
you
it
remember,
was.
Do you remember Midnight Motorist? Do you remember that minigame?
Yeah.
From Pizza Sim? Do you remember what happened in it?
I remember you go to the bar and they're like, you're not welcome here, and you can also go to the mound.
Mhm.
And then there was the broken window and footsteps that went outside.
I'm using this as an excuse to eat an Oreo, but yes. It reminds me a lot of Midnight Motorist. I don't think it's meant to be Midnight Motorist. I think it's just a reference. Like it's another parallel.
Interesting.
Midnight Motorist is still the most unsolved mystery.
All right. Well, I'm glad that I could go home. I'm not surprised that I was hunted.
Honestly, I thought you might have like tried to jump out the window and like cut yourself, and then like Foxy would like drag you back in.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Me too. I thought they were gonna like just come and grab me.
All right, so we still want to board up the window. All right, let's have a look. What else can you do here? All right, do you want to board up the window quickly, or do you want to wait and listen?
I feel like I should listen. Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay.
Anyone around? Are we good?
The music of unknown origins in the middle of the night feels ominous. Right now isn't the time to move or make noise. You tiptoe to the open door of Party Room 2.
We did die by leaving.
Tightly as you listen. You've heard this song before. It's a march, played on a music box or something. Ring, ding, ding, ding.
Ready?
You've heard. As far as you're aware, none of the animatronics have a built-in music box. Though you think you've seen one over by the prize corner. The music comes closer and closer and closer. Then it moves past the party rooms and fades. You risk a peek around the door and see Freddy Fazbear walking away, microphone in hand. You choke back a gasp. This is the first time you've seen Freddy out on his own, like this. You're beginning to wonder if he'd ever step off that stage. Now you're worried about what finally drew him out. At least he's gone for now. You board up the window quickly, straining to hear whether Freddy or any of the others are approaching. Now that the task is done, there's still that blood to clean up. So much
God.
blood. And you've also been
I
away
want
from the
that.
cameras too long. Maybe you should swing by the security office, check in first. Do you want to go to the security office, or do you want to go to the supply closet? Straight to the supply closet.
Oh, Fox is gonna get me if I go to the supply closet. We're going back to the camera room. Oh, hi, Freddy.
Perfect timing.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going back to the security office.
Yep. Any issues?
Alright, Freddy went towards the show stage on the west end of the dining area, so you stick to the east side. You plan to return to the security office via the east hall before continuing onto the supply closet to finish your task for the night. But as you pass the kitchen, you think about the intruder who broke into the party room and lost a lot of blood. The only place they could be hiding is the kitchen, since the camera is only transmitting audio. It's on your way. Maybe you should duck in there and take it and check things out. Do you want to stop by the kitchen, or do you want to continue on?
I know I'm a security guard, but like, I'm not getting paid enough. I'm going back to this security room. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Animatronics can deal with that.
You make it back to the security office without encountering any more animatronics. If you don't get comfortable, you can't stay long because that bloody mess in party room 2. But there's always time to sweep the cameras for trouble. Freddy is missing from the stage, but Bonnie and Chica are back there already. Chica has stains around her mouth, but the black and white video makes it hard to identify what it is. Could be frosting from the cupcake she found in the kitchen. Yeah, that must be what it was. Even Foxy is hiding out in Pirate Cove. Knights has been feeling a bit off. And you reasons because it's the first night Freddy has gone wandering. It's possible that the other animatronics are lying low tonight to give you some room to explore. They're not afraid of him, are they? You can't pick up Freddy on any of the cameras, but you do hear this music playing from the kitchen. It's a popular spot tonight.
From the kitchen? Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you for that.
Freddy actually can go into the kitchen. Freddy can go into any room. He's the only one that can enter any room in this game.
Oh, okay.
I think. Actually, I think the only place he can't go is the left hall. Yeah. Because he only shows up via eyes. He's really hard to see. Satisfied that you're only taking a minimal risk as long as you steer clear of Freddy's music, you stop by the supply closet for the second time tonight. You grab a mop and get some cleaning products and a bucket. Something rattles inside the bucket. You steel yourself for something traumatic, like dismembered body or a small dead animal. Look inside.
I'm so much trauma.
A water pistol is at the bottom of the bucket.
Gimme.
It's the kind of toy. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. I get to shoot animatronics with a water gun. Sorry, I got very excited at that.
It's the kind of toy they would give away at the prize counter if you turned in enough tickets. A cheap toy that probably wouldn't work right and will cease working completely after playing with it just a few times. You know these things are, well, oh my god. You know they buy these things in bulk for pennies a piece, and they make several dollars profit off them. Finally, I'm armed, you think. You raise a water gun and spin it around to aim at the hall outside the closet. Go ahead. Make my night, punk. The hall is empty. You probably scared everyone off. You slip the water pistol into a pocket. Even though it's just plastic junk, it does make you feel a little bit safer. Which probably says something about how unsafe this whole situation really is. Yeah, add water pistol to your inventory.
It's been added.
You hurry back to party room 2 to clean up. The puddle on the floor has dried some, so it hardly resembles blood anymore as you apply the mop and bleach, and add some pine-scented shine to the red and blue tiles. To save yourself time, you bring up the cleaning supplies from the security office with you. The day shift can put them away. So you're back in the office now.
Oh, okay. Easy.
You bring them all back into the office with you. They can put them away, and this way, everyone will know you weren't just sitting in front of screens all night. You definitely put the good night's work. Freddy's music starts up again. It sounds like he's just outside the office, but you can't tell which door it's coming from. It seems he'll be coming from all around you. You grab the desk clock. It's 5:59, and back up, looking at it from one door to the other. You hear laughter and see a flash on your left. Freddy's eyes and mouth are strobing white light like a demented jack-o'-lantern while the song continues playing as if there's a music box in his head. The song is almost over. You don't know what it will be till then. You don't know what will happen until then. The clock flips over to 6 a.m. and you immediately hold out in front of you. It's 6 a.m. Freddy! Go back to your stage! 6 a.m. you shout. To your surprise, the music stops and Freddy does in fact slink off.
Let's go!
With a clock in hand, a makeshift talisman that only works once a night, at a very specific time. The question is, do the animatronics have internal clocks, or could you deter them by simply changing the time on this clock?
I want to try that. I want to try that.
Bing bong ding dong, bing bong ding dong.
Yippee!
Home again. You stop in the kitchen. Oh yeah, wait, do you want to switch it over?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Home again. You stop in the kitchen and wash your hands vigorously under the hottest water you can stand for 2 minutes. And they still don't feel clean. This night has left a mark on you that you don't think will ever come
Why
out.
is the gun? It's
You
a
head
water
to your daughter's
gun.
room and run into her in the hall, already dressed for school.
Ooh.
Capella has bags under her eyes. You look at each other for a moment as she wraps you in a tight hug. Are you okay? She whispers. Her voice trembles. I'm alive, you laugh, but neither of you find it funny. Are you okay? Why are you up so early? I didn't sleep well. The two of you walk back to the kitchen together. She holds onto your arm. Someone called last night, looking for you. Who? When? She didn't say. She called for a minute after you left, hoping to catch you. Did she leave a message? She said she would,
I'm
and then she
suspicious,
hung
guys.
up.
I'm
There wasn't a
suspicious.
good connection. Huh. If it's important, she'll call back. You don't feel up to making breakfast, and Capella doesn't seem up to eating much. So you two pour bowls of sugary cereal. I'm glad you're home, she says. Me too. Can't I skip school? I want to hang out with you. You're tempted, but she does need to go to class. That's what kids do, right? Just like you have to go to work. I don't think so. Not today, sweetie. I need sleep anyway. Go ahead. I just want to be around you. Staring at me while I sleep? Sounds creepy. You wink and both laugh. Just like that, whatever was haunting you lifts and memories of the awful night fade away. Tell you what, you can stay home if you tidy your room. It's getting to be a mess, and I'm done cleaning up after people. No deal. You smirk. Thought so. So, did you bring me any souvenirs? She asks as she ties her shoes. I did find a couple of things lying around. An image of a large, bloody puddle pops into your mind. Your breakfast starts to come back up, but you swallow it back down. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Dad, what's wrong? Tonight was a lot. I'll tell you about it later. Never. Here's your prize for being Daughter of the Month.
What again?
You reach into your bag. If you have a gold ring, you can hand it to her. If you have Mr. Cupcake, you can hand it to her. If you have a water pistol, you can handle it to her. If you flash her a thumbs up and send her off to school.
Oh, I kind of want the water gun though. But I've been such a bad parent, so I wish she's getting the water gun. I can't be that much
Get the
of a
water
bad
gun?
parent. You can use it to defend herself from the animatronics that are haunting her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She spins the water pistol around her finger like a Wild West gunslinger and then points at your chest. I've got one question for you. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? That was a mistake. Gimme. You reach out to take the toy gun back. Oh, you want it? Yes, let me have it. Okay, she squeezes the trigger and water squirt you in the face. Her peals of laughter fill the kitchen. Thanks. You wipe the water off your face and watch her laugh. You asked for it, she says. I sure did. She starts to put the water pistol in her backpack. Nope, you say. Aw, I wasn't gonna use it. She pulls the water pistol out sadly. Then why bring it? It makes me feel safer, she says. It shoots water. The Wicked Witch of the West has been bullying me at school lately, and I think this would help me manage that situation. You're not going to murder the Wicked Witch of the West. Leave it here. It'll be waiting for you after school. What a world. She puts the toy down on the coffee table. What about you? I'll be here too. She smiles. Good. She leaves you and you head to bed. When you close your eyes, all you'll see are the horrors of the nights. And then you feel your damp hair and you laugh and fall asleep. So remove it from your inventory. So just
Goodbye, water
mark it off if
gun.
you don't have it.
At least I could finally give my daughter something.
I wasn't sure if we're gonna make it through the whole first run, but we're on night 4 already. We're making
Yeah.
good pace. And I know that towards the end it does get a little bit shorter depending on what ending you get. So who knows? You might die night 5. And
We'll
get
see.
One of the. I know that there's like 5 or 6 actual endings,
Mhm.
and then there's like all the other ones that are just like game over.
Alright.
And then there's a true ending that's locked behind New Game Plus.
I got an hour before I have to go, so
Okay.
Are we
we'll be
hopping
close,
to
we'll be
Nightfall?
close. Yeah.
alright. Goodbye, peaceful music. Hello, creepy office ambience, and hello, Bonnie.
All right. Here's our night start sound. All right. Night 4, 12 a.m. You know something is off as soon as you enter your shift for the night.
Oh god.
Way off. It doesn't take a detective to figure that out because all the lights are on in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza like it's open for business. Only it's midnight. Maybe someone forgot to switch off the lights on their way out, but it isn't as simple as that. Like a good night watchman you are, you check the security cameras before you do anything else.
Mhm.
And what you see has you both baffled and anxious. The animatronics are more active than usual, especially for this hour.
Oh, no.
They seem to be having a party in the dining area. Freddy is up on the stage singing his clockwork heart out, while Bonnie and Chica are showing off their moves on the dance floor below. Bonnie is swinging his bass guitar around, and Chica is doing whatever the chicken dance up and down the aisle, knocking chairs over. Even Foxy is joining in, so you know this has to be big trouble. He's dancing on the table, crushing party hats and shredding tablecloths with his shiny metal feet. You'll cover your eyes. Now this is a nightmare. You don't know how, but you're gonna have to clean this up. But you can't think of the
Yeah, I wanna go
duties
join
until
them.
you shut the party down. But how are you gonna do
Right?
that?
I'm like,
You can't just ask them to nicely stop. They'll come right after you. With all the lights on, the animatronics never switched over to night mode. And they don't know what to do without supervision or kids to entertain. You might be able to get them back on track if you just turn the lights off. But you can't walk around switching the lights off either. They'll come right for you. If there was only a way to turn the lights off all the lights off at once. Other than praying for well-timed blackout to make it easy for you, and your best bet is to head to the breaker room and shut down the entire power of the restaurant. That should force their systems to reboot. There is a big problem though. The breaker room is behind the stage, on the other side of the dining area.
God.
And sneaking through with all the lights on, without alarming Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Foxy would be a small miracle. If you succeed at that, you're definitely going to buy a lottery ticket in the morning. Alright, would you like to
Mhm.
head to the dining area and hope for the best, or pace around the office and think for another way?
I'm gonna hope for the best. Maybe you can go join them. Very
Okay.
peaceful. Animatronics
You
do
slip
something
quietly
to
down the
keep
west
the
hall
dust
towards
around
the
the
dining
kids.
area.
A sort of
At the entrance of the
live
room, you
bait,
press
you would
yourself
say.
against the wall and peer inside. Freddy and Foxy are on the stage together
I
while,
am the bait.
while a strange song plays over the speakers. You think it's a recent pop hit, but it's running backwards and at a reduced speed. Oh, there you go, that's Foxy singing. Every now and then you catch words and phrases that give you a chill. Death for all, pain, fire and knives, stuff like that. You must be mishearing them. The human
Yep.
brain often tries to make sense out of nonsense, leading you to hear things that aren't really there. But there's no making sense of what Foxy is doing. His movements are jerky and erratic, like he's dancing and more malfunctioning. It reminds you of watching clay models move on those old Ray Harryhausen stop-motion films. Bonnie and Chica are playing games. Chica tosses party hats towards Bonnie, and Bonnie swings at them with his guitar. You might be able to get by them unnoticed while they're preoccupied with their antics. So, do you want to sneak under the tables? Do you want to sneak around and under the tables, or along the left or the right side of the room? So you're in the dining room now, on the left side.
On the left side? Okay.
Yeah.
I
And Foxy and Freddy are on the stage, and then the other two are on the floor just below them.
Where's Freddy?
He's in the kitchen.
Thank you. Okay, and then Bonnie is where?
Bonnie is just below on the dance floor. Yeah, like just around there somewhere.
And then Chica?
And same with Chica. Chica's just like next to her. They're throwing party hats at each other.
Alright.
Oh my god, hi Funtime Foxy! My favorite boys in chat.
Hi, Foxy! Alright. I'm gonna try, I guess, sneak under the tables?
Okay. Wow, this is making me skip like 20 pages to get to.
It's because I'm
this
gonna
part of it.
die. I'm sure.
You crouch run. It's funny because it's like a game thing. You crouch run towards the party table closest to the West Hall entrance. Chica swivels her head in your direction, but you drop flat on the floor as she spots you. You squeeze between two chairs. Oh my god. Oh, perfect timing. Hi, Chica.
No! I'm good. I'm just scared. We're playing the FNAF Choose Your Own Adventure book the week before.
It turns out the cleaning crew didn't do a good job under the table. Tiles are sticky and crumbs dig into the palms of your hands as you crawl across them.
Oh, gross.
You encounter a slice of petrified pizza that almost makes you gag. There's also a pile of small bones you happen to come across.
Bones?
The restaurant's chicken wings are boneless, so you don't know what else these could be. This is so disgusting. You have come to realize that not everyone has to be as diligent as work.
Chicken
at their
wings
work
for
as you,
sure.
and you wonder what the corners they've been cut around here. You're about to cross to the adjoining table when suddenly it tips over. You dart back out of sight and scurry to get under the table you were just under as you leave as it tips away. Bonnie smashes his guitar inches from where your head was a moment ago. Bonnie and Chica are destroying the dining room area, and there are only so many tables to hide under. They've found a new game to play.
Oh,
Whack-a-Ralph.
Oh no.
Okay, so can't sneak around.
Yep.
Game over.
Game over.
That's a game over.
Oh. 7 deaths. What does it say for how I die?
You get Whack-a-Ralph.
Okay, I just get whacker off.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's implied that you die because they're smashing all the tables and there's only so many tables they can hit.
Okay.
And these guys are fast. It's the bones from the
Oh.
pizza. Boneless pizza.
Sorry, I only eat boneless pizza. I haven't experienced that.
Pizza.
Alright. We go back.
Yeah, do you want to go left or right side?
Let's go to left side.
Left side, alright. You didn't really think it through. To get from the west hall corridor to the right side of the dining area, you have to either sneak along the back of the dining hall or go back and cut across the security office to the east hall. Rather than waste more time, you decide to take your chances where you are. Just keep dancing, you think. With all the lights on, the animatronics notice you right away, and they're delighted to have an audience. You barely make it halfway across the room before Bonnie snatches you up. They give you the best seat in the house, in front of the dining area, and give you a perfect view of the stage where Freddy, Bonnie, Chica performing increasingly disturbing songs and dance routines. You have no choice but to watch and hope that their batteries wear out eventually. And try not to think about what they'll do with you when they get bored.
Oh god.
Game over.
Can't they just, dance and entertain all night? That'd be great. That'd be so great. That was a quick death. Okay. We're going the other side.
Alright, we're going right side. Right side gaming.
Alright.
Alright, you're already on the left side of the dining area, so it's a shorter trip to the north end of it. You want to spend as little much time with the animatronics as you can. Wait, hold on a second.
Hmm? Guys, I keep dying. I keep getting murdered by Freddy and his friends. I kind of thought that it would be like, the right side is the one that makes the most sense, so people would do that. I went left because I'm like, maybe it's a trap. It was not a trap.
You're already on the left side of the dining area, so it's a shorter trip to the north end of it. You want to spend as little time in here with the animatronics as you can. You crawl along, keeping behind the tables and out of their line of sight. But there's a big gap between the tables near Pirate Cove.
That is true, Sam.
They don't want anyone sitting too close to the entrance. You keep an eye on Freddy,
I
Foxy,
did
Bonnie, and
think
Chica.
right was
When your
right.
attention is elsewhere, you sprint towards the next table. When you're halfway across, the music abruptly stops. You instinctively dive roll into your left, through the curtains and into the dark entrance of Pirate Cove. Ooh, you're in Pirate Cove.
I mixed up my left and
Oh,
right.
not left. No, you didn't. This book did.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm in Pirate Cove.
You bruised your shoulder, but that likely hurts less than being forced to occupy the same space as an endoskeleton in a mascot suit. The animatronic didn't see you, but they're still going about their business. Another song starts up, playing backwards. Misery, agony.
Oh
But
my
for how
god.
long? You might be trapped in Pirate Cove for a while, waiting for your chance to move forward. But this is a rare opportunity. You'd never been back here before, and with Foxy enjoying his comeback tour with the old band, you can look around his area while he's gone. Maybe there's another way to the breaker through here. So would you like to peek around Pirate's Cove, or would you like to peek through the curtains and see if it's safe?
I'm gonna look around Pirate's Cove. I need treasure for my daughter.
You look around Pirate's Cove, you consider what you've never seen back here, even during the day. The only reason you can come up is with Foxy. The only reason you can come up with it is Foxy makes you uncomfortable. You love watching him perform, a lifelong fan of pirate stories, and he's always been your
Foxy is the
favorite of
best.
Fazbear mascots. Damn, you really are.
Treasure
that.
not stealing.
But seeing him up close and personal was a different story. and you have to admit he's pretty scary.
No,
especially
no,
with
no,
his
no,
current
no.
state of
We
the
live
state.
these. We live these.
Especially when you know the animatronics are truly capable of what they are truly capable of. You just never want to be alone with Foxy in a room, especially on his home turf. It's a shame they had to shut this area down though. It was popular with the kids, and you can tell the designers put a lot of work into it. They built vertical caves of wonders with treasure chests and glittering piles of gold and jewelry from Foxy's charging platform. They're all fake, of course, but they're so convincing. It just makes you want to stuff your pockets with them. They really should pay us more, you think? But just remember what happened to the. They should really pay us more, you think? But just remember what happened in the Goonies.
The what?
In the Goonies. You know the Goonies movie?
No.
You haven't seen the Goonies? Okay, we need to watch the Goonies at some point.
Can I take a coin?
Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. At the very back of the cove, you find a nook with a pedestal and an old-fashioned scale, a beam with pans suspended on each end. The pans are filled with golden trinkets. The pan on the left is slightly lower than the scale on the right. There's a small slot in the pedestal just below the scale, like the ones that dispense tickets at games in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Below the alcove is a metal grate covering the ventilation shaft. Now you've got 4 options here, which I don't think you can do 2 of them. Would you like to examine the grate? Would you like to take some coins from the left pan? If you have a coin, you can add it to the right pan, or if you have a ring, you can add it to the right pan.
So my only option
So
is
you don't
to
have a
take
coin
a
or a
coin?
ring, do you?
No.
You can take a coin, or take some coins, or you can examine the grate.
I'm gonna take some coins.
Or are you fucking...
Loot Goblin. I'm not getting paid enough. And you know, I want something to give my daughter.
That's fair.
Also got my little foxy duck in front of me.
True!
I need to take
Wait, let me get
pictures
my-
to show chat.
Look at my Fredbo.
When the cloning facility was hanging out, we found little FNAF merch, and the one that John got is so cute. You should post pictures in the Discord later.
I will. Toy Febby is now on my desk.
Yes.
He's
I-
such a guy. I didn't realize it was Toy Freddy.
Oh,
When I
it's
relooked
Toy
the box.
Freddy.
Yeah, he's got big red cheeks, and I didn't realize until later. Alright.
I took the coin.
Okay, you took the coin. You take a coin from the scale pan on the left, and are disappointed to discover it isn't real. It's lightweight and plastic, painted with gold Foxy's face on it. It's worthless except as a souvenir for your daughter. You slip it in your pocket and remove more plastic coins for the left pan, making it rise until it's the same level as the one on the right. Once the scale is balanced, you turn around and find Foxy standing behind you, head tilted sideways. He raises his right hand and with a wicked-looking hook
Oh, I'm
Whatever
dead.
happens next, you feel like you earned it by stealing from your job.
No. Alright,
Alright, would you like to examine the crate? The grate?
I would like to examine the crate. I'm just gonna add a death.
Okay, so you do actually have infinite uses of these things. I'm assuming the gum you don't get second uses of. And obviously you don't have access to the water gun to give it away.
Yes. Okay.
But you do have access to the pin and the screwdriver. I don't know that because of what I'm looking at right now. Unless you... I don't know. No, well, you have to use a screwdriver. I don't think there's any way to progress the story without using the screwdriver. Anyway, whatever. The vent under the prize scale would make a great hiding spot. In fact, you can even use it as the ventilation shaft to crawl to the breaker room without getting detected by the animatronic.
Yes.
You stoop to examine the grate covering the vent. It's secured by 4 big screws in each corner. Someone was serious about limiting Foxy's access to the rest of the pizza place, or preventing someone in the vents from accidentally crawling into his lair. Unfortunately, it's also preventing you from escaping through the ventilation shaft. Footsteps approach. You have to get to the grate now. Would you like to try and pull the grate off, or would you like to use a screwdriver?
Screwdriver. I don't think I can do this fast enough. Never
Having the
steal
right
from
tool for the job
Foxy.
makes
Yeah,
such
I've
a
learned that
difference.
lesson.
Your screwdriver makes quick work of removing the screws from the vent cover. You pull it off quickly and climb into the shaft, just as something enters Pirate Cove. From inside the shaft, you can see Foxy's feet as he stomps around looking for you. He stops right in front of the vent opening and studies the scale for a while. You hear a crash. and the scale and toy treasures on it scatter across the floor. Finally, he walks away and out of Pirate's Cove, singing a little ditty. Ditty, not ditty, ditty. You wipe sweat from your face and take stock of your chances. You think if you turn left, the shaft will lead back to the security breaker, which means you should lead, which means right should lead towards the stage and the breaker room. Bruce Willis makes this look easy. You think that's a reference. Do you know that reference?
I do know that one.
Okay, good. Bruce Willis makes this look easy, you think, as you crawl through the ventilation shaft with your hands and knees. The metal is caked in old grease that must have been carried here from the kitchen over the years. Cobwebs cling to your face and hair. Warm air pushes past your face and you smell something that is definitely dead and rotting. Probably an animal, you think. Yeah, sure. Each time you move, the metal flexes and wobbles and makes a soft thwomp. Sound carries and you're worried about the animatronics will hear you if the music stops. Right now, you have no chance of being detected over the circus music they're blasting in the dining area. It's so loud you can feel the bass in the ventilation shaft. You forge ahead. At least the shaft isn't as cramped as you would have expected. It's probably much bigger than it needs to be. Even Bonnie could fit inside this thing. Great, now you're wondering if Bonnie is coming after you right now in the vents. There's no reason to assume they would even know about these vents, you think. Probably the safest place in the whole restaurant other than the security office. So why do the four closed walls remind you of a coffin? The breaker room can't be much further. You reach a corridor branching to your right. Now, which way do you go? Now, you can listen for clues as to where you are. You can head right, or you can keep moving forward.
Listen for clues.
Oh, we gotta go back in the book. God damn.
Somehow game over. Yep.
The silence makes you nervous. You don't want to move for fear of making too much noise and being detected by the animatronics. And without their music playing in the dining area, it's hard to orient yourself in these vents. So you wait and listen. The only sound you can hear are your own heart pounding in your ears and the shallow breathing of the confined space. But the waiting pays off. The music in the dining area resumes. It seems to be coming from the corridor to the right. The music should muffle the sound of your movement in the vent. And there's a good chance of all four animatronics still partying together in the dining area. You push on to get a look ahead. And there it is, the breaker room. Unfortunately, a grate is covering the vent, and you can only see the power, but you can see the power panel on the wall, agonizingly out of reach. You're about to kick the cover off. Kick at the cover to try and pop it off when the music abruptly stops again. You listen, but footsteps echo in the vents from all over the restaurant. The animatronics could be anywhere and everywhere. You have to shut off the lights and fast. Would you like to wait for the vent cover, or would you like to try to kick the vent cover off, or wait and hope for the music? You could also use a bonus item here, which you do not have access to.
Wait for the music?
Alright, we're waiting for the music. You hold out just a little longer in the hopes that the music will resume. Your patience is rewarded as the new song begins. Not the dance music from the dining hall, but Freddy Fazbear's music box rendition of a classical piece. Closer to the dining room, closer than the dining room and coming closer still.
Oh god.
You fight the urge to hide in the vent, not trusting the animatronic to sneak up behind you while you're preoccupied worried about Freddy. Freddy is still some distance off, so you kick the metal vent cover until it finally pops free and clatters on the floor. The music is louder now. The tune is almost over. You don't want to find out what will happen when it ends.
No. I'm so
dead. The
dead.
room is unfriendly to human life. Exposed power conduits run along the ceiling and power cables. The wires dangle down the walls and from the ceiling. You don't want to touch any of them. The air around you buzzes with electricity. It's at least 20 degrees warmer in here than anywhere else in the restaurant. It would be really easy to start a fire in here, you think? No one would ever question it. Sweat drips down your forehead and back as you study the power control panel. There are 5 round buttons like elevator buttons, faintly glowing green. Green is good. That means they're on. You should be able to push them. To turn them off to each area of the restaurant. But you don't know whether you need to press them in a certain order or risk shorting out the entire system.
No.
All your life you've gotten used to not pushing buttons,
Welcome
especially
in.
when
I
you
hope
don't
you've
know
been
what they
doing
do.
well.
But it seems like that's your official job lately. Well, it's here what you came for, so you better do something. Now, would you like to push all the buttons? Push the buttons one at a time from left to right. Push all the buttons at the same time, or try to figure out a sequence.
I don't have time. I'm gonna try push them all at once. I need the power off.
All at once.
Yep.
The buttons are close enough together to be able to push them all at once, all at the same time. This could be kind of a fail-safe that you reason.
Exactly,
no way someone
Status.
would do that by accident. but it would be easy to push all the buttons at one time. You place your left thumb against the first button and spread your fingertips of your right hand across the remaining 4. You feel something like a tingle or tickle in your hands. The buttons hum at your touch. The hair in your head lifts away as if charged by static. Here goes, you say. You push all 5 buttons simultaneously and the panel begins to sparking. The buttons flash and start to scald your skin, but you can't pull your hands away. Your muscles are locked at 1.21 gigawatts of power pumping through you, and your hands completing a electrical circuit. You smell of something like cooking bacon and burnt hair, and then it's lights out for you.
Alright. Speeder on death. But I mean, wait, no, this is the first time we've actually killed Ourself.
This is the first time where there's a confirmed death.
Yo. Alright.
That's cool. I like that little cheeky Back to the Future reference.
You get fried to an egg. I do get fried to an egg.
You've seen Back to the Future, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You get the reference?
No. It's been a while since I watched it.
1.21 gigawatts of power to be able to power the DeLorean.
Yes.
Hi, Scrap Baby. Also, hi, Du Bois. Thank you so much for the fan art. I appreciate it so much.
Yonker, are you yonkering it right now?
I am always yonkering it.
It is true. 10 deaths in a row. Look, we had some winning days. All right.
Hey, look, this is better. This is better than the real game. Went well.
All right.
Did you want to push the buttons from left to right, or did you want to push them in a certain sequence?
Left to right.
Left to right. Okay. Okay, let's not overthink this. You think? Or maybe we should overthink this. This place has been making you question everything and second guess yourself at almost every stop. But something needs to follow your But sometimes you need to follow your instincts and use common sense. That's why they hired you, isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
In all ways, in all your years at Fazbear Entertainment, they haven't exactly had people lining up to fill positions, and it's been harder and harder to hire new staff thanks to negative news coverage of a few isolated incidents. I like how Ralph is doing mental fucking flips in his head to be like, hey, look, 6 kids only went missing once, all right? Like 2 kids were free accidents. One of them happened because kids were being stupid. Another one was killed outside, so it's technically not our problem. And only 5 kids went missing, so therefore it's not our problem. And there was potentially another fire that happened, and there was also the bite of 87. But like, that's got nothing to do with us.
Yeah. These things happen. It's okay. It's not our issue. Yeah. Isolated incident.
Bro, you think Fazbear is bad? You should see Charles eat cheese.
Also, we have Mimic in chat. Hello, everyone. My name is Welcome.
I made the Mimic.
Hello.
Oh wait, that's a Markiplier reference.
Just ignore it.
My name is Welcome.
Oh.
Mark says that in one of his videos on accident. He goes, "Hello, everybody. My name is Welcome."
The mimic is yeah. All right, left to right.
Okay.
Do I die?
You were so proud that they hired you for security, but what if you were the only candidate? Well, you've proven your value time and time again. Tonight is no different. You're going to leave Freddy's with a spotless record and glowing recommendations. So you'll have your pick of opportunities. A job that will give you more time to spend with Capellia. And a low chance of suffering serious harm, disability, or death on the job. You quickly press each button on the panel source. They glow crimson and a soft hum indicates power is shutting off around the restaurant. Then, one by one, the buttons turn green again as the system resets. You quietly crack open the door to peek into the dining area. The main lights are still out. Would you like to sneak through the dark restaurant to the security office?
I like it.
Or would you like to take the vents back to the security office?
Vent? I don't know if I should vent.
Hi,
Neranx! Thank you for the follow. Can't believe Junkie Doink would do this. We have Neranx in chat saying they can't believe you do this.
Oh, I'm joinky doinking it right now. I'm always joinky doinking it. Alright, so you want to vent? You want to get sussy?
Yep, I'm getting sussy. In a parish.
It would be faster to take a more direct route to the security office, but strangely enough, you feel comfortable more in the ventilation shaft. It's the only way to travel. The trip doesn't take you long as you thought it would, since you know the way now. Once you thought you heard something scraping and clanking and thumping in the vents, it was pretty far off near Pirate Cove. It's almost 6 a.m., Foxy, you call out softly. While you doubt he heard you, or would listen to you if he did, for some reason he does not come after you. When you call out of the vent in the security office,
Edwin
you
in
see the
chat.
clock reads 5:57 a.m. It's almost
Hello.
quitting time. So now you wait for 6 a.m. and head home. Another day, another victory for the OGs.
That's it?
You're home.
Good? Let's go! We made it to day 5. Alright. This goes off. This goes off. This goes on!
We can pause here before night 5 if you feel like we're not going to have enough time. How much time do you have?
27 minutes?
I think we might have to pause halfway through the night then. So let's finish this day. Let's hang out with Capelia, and then we might call it here.
Oh, here?
Well, not call it here. Like we can yap, but like call it here for the book for now, because I don't want to finish midnight.
You think we could speedrun it?
I can try. If not, we can just replay the night. Like it's fine.
Maybe cliffhanger in the middle of the night. Sure.
True. When you get home, you head straight for your daughter's room, but she isn't there. Shaking in fear, you call out for her and search the house. Capelia, Capelia! I'm in here! Her voice is muffled. She sounds like it's coming from your bedroom. You rush upstairs and find her sitting on your messy bed in her pajamas. Hell! You rush to her side and grab her in a tight embrace. Ow! What's wrong? I was worried you weren't in your room. What are you doing in here? She yawns. I missed you, Daddy. I missed you too, kiddo. Any reason? Because you weren't here. Duh. You roll your eyes. You know, you lie next to her at the ceiling and she snuggles against you. That's Suki coded. She's so Suki coded.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Suki. Suki Capelia, real? Question mark? Maybe she has pink hair. This is nice, you think. Capelia used to do this all the time when she was little, but now you know these days are numbered. What the fuck does that mean? Now you know these days are numbered.
What a
Eventually,
phrasing.
Probably sooner than later than you like, she won't want to talk to you at all. You'll miss all those sleepless nights of her tossing and turning, sticking her feet out, and lying on your arm until it's numb. So you'd better enjoy it while you can. The next thing you know, Capelia is kissing you goodbye on the cheek. She's dressed for school and holding out a Pop-Tart in one hand, her backpack in the other. I'm leaving, she says. Daddy, can you stay home from work tonight? I can't, you mumbled, already falling back asleep. Just one last night.
I should have said yes. Alright.
Well, if you remember what happens in the game, you'll know. That's it for the day.
Yep. Alright. Back to it.
Alright. Night 5.
I said we can stop. 20 minutes left. Okay. Night 5. We're back.
Wait, we'll celebrate like Helpy when he gets a balloon. You start your last shift ever at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with mixed emotions. It's been a killer week, and you handled everything well, and the events of the last 4 nights remind you that you're still pretty good at your job. The animatronics require, no, they deserve, caretakers to appreciate them and understand them, and you've always been that. And yet, you can certainly do without the high stress and anxiety that you might not survive in the morning. Your daughter needs someone to take care of her too. The night watchman can always be replaced, but she only has one dad. Okay, technically fathers can be replaced, but that's definitely only one. There's definitely only one Capelia, and you'd like to be in her life as she grows up. That's all was what for. So you can get a job with lower mortality rate, a lower mortality rate, and better work-life balance.
I can't. It's how I cope. It's how I cope.
For some reason, you've had a hard time remembering
if
each
I
night as you go
don't
home,
glaze them,
until
I
you come
can't
back to
work
the
here.
next day. Like it says in the employee's
That's how I'm
handbook, what happens
22
at
months
Freddy's stays at
employee
Freddy's,
of the month.
unless there's major coverage in the papers and nightly news. One of the drawbacks of working a late shift is that there's no co-workers to see you off on your last night. You always thought it would be when you left this job, the company would throw a big going away party and celebrating your many years of service. Then again, considering what happened at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza parties, you're probably better off not drawing too much attention to yourself. As sweet as it would be hearing Freddy sing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow to you. Actually, it turns out the restaurant didn't even open today. You don't know why. Maybe it's because the dining area had such a mess. You think guiltily. That doesn't affect your shift, though. Except, who knows what the animatronics have been up to all day on their own.
Oh god.
Which reminds you have a job to do. There's no time to fall asleep at the wheel. You switch on the monitor and check out the show stage. Your seat isn't even warm yet before you jump from it in surprise. The stage is empty.
Oh,
It's only just after
no.
midnight, and the animatronics are way ahead of schedule. They could be restless after being alone all day.
Mm.
Hopefully, they're upset about the party last night. They aren't upset about the party last night being interrupted. Maybe they're out seeking revenge. Or maybe they could be angry that you're leaving. You've been a part of the Fazbear family trademarked for so long, perhaps you don't even want you to go. Or maybe they don't want you to get away. You laugh off those ridiculous notions as you punch in the number
no.
check in each camera. You're definitely working here for too long if you think the animatronics have a vendetta. They can only respond to external stimuli according to their programming, like recharging when the lights go out or restoring wandering exoskeletons to their suit where they belong.
Ray! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream.
Heading towards the security office. Freddy is in the dining area.
We're getting seats.
Making his way down the aisle towards the security
Welcome
office.
in, everyone.
Foxy is in the hallway through the curtains of Pirate's Cove and probably on his way to the
They
security office.
crashed. Oh
Who told them you're
no.
leaving? How do they know? You
What
swallow your
happened?
panic
What
and checking
happened?
around and keep clicking around. Chica? Where's Chica? The chicken camera is dark as usual, but you don't hear anyone in there. Chica could be anywhere. You glance over at the door to your
Junk's
right.
almost done
She could
reading.
be
Then we
anywhere.
will welcome you in.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you had a good raid. I hope Bray needs a PC
raid.
rather than a laptop. Oh no. Apparently Bray's stream crashed. We are currently playing through the FNAF storybook. It's a choose your own adventure called The Week Before. I'm playing the phone guy. And Jonk is being very kind and yamming the whole book for us. Yamming? Reading? Yamming is like okay term, right?
That's virtually DMing.
Yeah.
Not really different from DMing. I just don't have to control animatronics.
Which has been very fun. And we're on night 5. But we're speedrunning it because I don't have too long left before I gotta go to bed. Lap, you
Oh, I
don't
just
like me
realised-
time traveling. No. What's up?
I just realized that if we do a FNAF D&D campaign,
Mm.
it's really easy to determine whether they can actually move on their turn. Because the AI system
Oh.
in the game already works in a 1 in 20 system.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty
you
cool.
I could literally just actually determine whether they get an action on their turn or not by rolling a d20.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Wait, no, okay, we're actually doing it. We're definitely doing it.
All
We're
right.
definitely doing it.
What are my options?
Your options are
Mhm.
Close the left door, close the right door, listen to the kitchen for a little longer, or check the vents behind you.
Of course, the vents are
Okay, yeah.
open.
So I should
Right.
mention, because it's not seen in the first FNAF game,
Yep.
directly behind your chair, there's 2 lockers. You can kind of see it in the movie. There's 2 lockers and there's a vent in the very middle.
I see. Okay. I'd like to close the left door.
Left door.
The west.
You know,
Yeah,
Bonnie's
the west
moving at a good clip down the hallway, so you rush over to the entrance on your left and slap the button that lowers the heavy door. There, good luck getting to that, you wask. There, good luck getting through that, you wascally
Bye
wabbit.
bye, Bray. I hope you can get it fixed.
You head back to your seat and draw up short because Chica is standing across from you, framed in the
Thank
other
you
doorway.
again for the rain.
That's a big chicken, you think. Somehow she seems larger in person when she isn't up on stage.
Oh no.
And she's on the verge of killing you. This is probably the end for you, unless you happen to be carrying something that could save your life, or at least for a few minutes. If you have Mr. Cupcake, which you do not.
No!
Sorry, my dad came in. If you have a water pistol, if you have a flashlight,
I've got a flashlight.
or if you are empty-handed and do not want to use anything, or don't want to use anything,
Just not using anything is crazy. I've got a
you
flashlight.
can go down swinging.
Alright, flashlight it is.
Alright. You fumble around in your pockets to find something useful and come up with a flashlight. In the aftermath of the Bite of 87, staff spread tips around the restaurant to how to stop or slow the animatronics if they ever attacked you. You put a stop to the harmful rumors, once again earning the title of Employee of the Month. That time, the prize was a special pizza named after you for 30 days. It proved unpopular and only lasted 4 days, though. It turns out no one wanted to buy a pizza named The Ralph, covered in anchovies and artichokes. You can't really blame anyone.
What?
You can still taste the monstrosity. One of the survival strategies suggested at the time was shining bright light into the animatronics' eyes to disorient them and temporarily lock their position until they reset their senses and calibrated their program. You slide the button forward and the flashlight beam aimed directly at Chica's eyes. That little trick might work on another animatronic, but Chica loves the spotlight. and she's about to
No.
make a part of the show you won't forget. The end. Good game. GG. Game over.
All right.
Okay, so
That's
we're gonna have to
11.
go back a step extra because we
Yeah.
obviously we don't have a Mr. Cupcake and we don't have the water pistol. So
I shouldn't have
your
given my
your
daughter
new
anything.
options are closing the right door, listening to the kitchen, and leaving and checking the vents behind you.
All right, I'm gonna close the chica door.
All right, so closing the right door.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. In the pit of your stomach, you feel that the certain chica. You feel certain that Chica is about to breach the security office. So you shut the door on your right, just in time. Someone bangs on the reinforced steel door on the other side. 'Tis some visitor, you muttered, tapping on the chamber door. Only this and nothing more. You flip on
Hydrate
the hall light, see that
Thank you,
the
King.
distinct shape
or
of Chica.
hydrate.
She keeps pounding the door and shrieks, "Quoth thou chicken, nevermore." You laugh shakily. You often crack jokes when you're nervous, but this is a close call. This close call has got your pulse going. At least you know that all the animatronics are now, or at least were a few minutes ago. Where they all are now. A lot could have changed lately already. Last you checked, Bonnie was on his way down the west hall to mess up your night. But you don't hear him now. He could still be lurking nearby, or maybe he's lost interest in you. Would you like to check the cameras again, close the left door, or check the vent?
Just closing the left door, open the right one. It shouldn't, right? I want to
think
close
so.
the left door. I'm praying that Foxy hates vents. Foxy, I've never seen Foxy in a vent.
I don't think Foxy vents.
I don't. What
You leap towards the button inside the left door and slam your palm against it as more force will close it, make it close faster. As soon as the reinforced barricade falls into place, you hear frustrated scream and heavy fists on the metal. The door shakes in its frame and vibrates with each impact, but it
Oh my
holds.
god.
You got that in the nick of
Hello!
time.
We're on
The
night
movement in
5.
the corner of your eye makes you think that you still weren't quick enough. Bonnie's face appears in the vent. He tilts his head side to side, staring at you. You're surrounded, and there's no way out with a little hope of surviving until morning. Would you like to
Flashlight?
try to close the vent? You can use the flashlight, or you can try and defend yourself.
Flashlight. We're gonna use the flashlight. We're playing the FNAF the week before. Pick your own adventure book. I'm gonna die.
Hands. You press the button to turn it on, and a beam of white light cuts through the darkness. You shine it directly in Bonnie's face. He flinches and pulls back. His eyes blink one at a time. Left, then right, left, then right. It's creepy. His servos whir and his jaw stutters, open and close. But he can't seem to move. You switch off the flashlight, and his eyes roll a few times before he recovers. His mouth opens and screams. The cry is cut off when you turn the flashlight back on. It makes this horrible gasping noise that repeats over and over again like a stuck record.
Oh god.
Okay, you breathe. Your hands shake a little bit and the beam wavers, but you hold it on Bonnie's eyes. The light must be causing an overload in his photoreceptors. The animatronics are all programmed to respond to light levels, so they're in performance mode during the day, when the fluorescent lights are on in the restaurant. When it's dark, they can recharge and roam. The bright light's confusing Bonnie, so he doesn't know what to do next. How long though? You hold the light and eye to the clock. You just have to make it until the morning. The light flickers and dims until you whack the side of it with your palm. You wished you'd install fresh batteries.
Oh no.
Okay, you're not dead yet.
Can I close the
You
vent?
hardly believe.
Yep.
You hardly believe that the clock beside the morning ticks over to 6 a.m. You survived your 5th and final night at Freddy's.
Let's go!
Now the moment is finally here. You appreciate how much danger you were truly in. But by making all the right decisions along the way, you survive one of the toughest challenges of your life. You open the door to the security office with a measure of apprehension, worrying even if there's a twist that someone's going to pull a prank on you. The doors are pretty beat up. You walk slowly through Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, taking it all in for the last time. The place is a little messy, but it isn't your problem anymore. Not my circus, not my animatronics, you say. You take a moment to look at Freddy, Bonnie, Chica on their stage, and you can't help but feel a bit of bittersweetness of leaving.
Yep.
Sure, they tried to kill you and they've given you nightmares for the rest of your life, but they probably have their reasons for it. They've clearly been through a lot themselves. No hard feelings. You jump as the animatronics whir and start their end of performance sequence, taking a bow, saying goodbye. You back up. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Oh god.
Freddy turns his head and looks at you. It's time to go.
Yo.
As you walk through the door and take your first steps into the uncertain future, you think you should feel a little bit lighter. You made it. You never have to come back here again. But something is still weighing on you. You feel like you might have some unfinished business here. You don't like leaving a job undone, and deep inside you feel like you're abandoning your post. No one understands or cares of the animatronics more than you do. What will happen to them when you're not looking after them? What would they be able to get away with? And you still don't have another job lined up. Even with Fazbear Entertainment's famously modest wage increase after year, you still make more than minimum wage. What kind of work are you going to find out there? Capelli is dependent on you for a roof over her head and food on the table, and to keep the monsters away, both real and imagined. You wonder if you're truly done with these animatronics, and if they're truly done with you. You have a sense that Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy still carry a grudge for a long time. But what can they hold against you? The worst thing I could have done is lived, you say? That might be enough. You think about it later. Right now, you can't wait to get home to be with your daughter. You look forward to getting a good night's sleep. The end?
Question mark?
It's the end, question mark.
I'm free! We did it.
Yeah, that's one of the endings.
Didn't think I would actually live. I'm not gonna lie.
How much time do you have left?
I'm probably gonna call it there. Like yap a little and then...
Well, I was gonna ask, do you want to know what the other endings are?
Yes.
Okay. So the true ending for this one specifically... I will read you just the page itself. It's me, 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 it's me. It's that a lot. And then it says,
what?
Just under the angry onslaught of noise, you hear a soft voice, a warm, gentle one. A woman saying, "It's me. Thank you. You did it. She'll be alright now. She's safe. She's safe. It's me, 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 it's me.
What?
She's safe, she's safe, she's safe, she's safe, she's safe, she's safe. She's safe." You smile and go to sleep.
What?
And that's when you get the mobile phone bonus item. Now, I don't know...
I stole your child. It sounds like it.
So that one's technically the true ending, because that's the one where he dies. He dies in night 5, because that's obviously what happens in the game.
Yeah.
However, with the with the mobile phone bonus item, you get access to a whole new part of the game. One of them being you actually get to use the phone to kind of like cause distractions and stuff like that. So in the very first area, like when you're under the table, you have the option to ring the phone via the mobile phone, which distracts Chica and takes her to like a different part of the house.
That's so cool.
Different part of the pizzeria. So it makes it easier to play through a second time. But trying to remember how it actually ends. There's oh yeah, here's one. There's the intruder. You almost forgotten someone else might be in the restaurant. So this is from when someone actually breaks into the room. Static crackles on the line. You hold your breath to listen closely. All you hear are the faint echoes of children's laughter. Then the line goes dead. The screen on your phone lights up with a message. Save them. Which is the save them minigame like a reference to that.
Yeah.
Game. But yeah, if with the mobile phone, you go all the way to night 6.
Oh.
So I'll have to tell you what that is off stream, because I'll look into it and try and see what it means for the plot.
Oh, that's so cool.
There's one here. Actually, there's. Oh wait, this is the true ending.
There's multiple.
So this one's the true ending.
Yeah.
This is the true ending to the game. Something they're talking about something, and then the animatronic screams, all of them. The doors of the office pop up, and the camera feed cuts out. The monitors spew static, and snow dances across the room. The line goes dead. When you come to, and then in brackets says how, it's dark. You can't move your head, but through 2 small eye holes, you can just make out what appears to be the repair shop behind the stage. I'm okay, you wonder? Something smells bad. It might be you. It's me. Why can't you move your head, your hands? I'm not okay. All your choices could have led you here, and now you're out of options. The only thing you can do is wait. So that's the actual true ending
Oh.
from the game, where he gets jumped by the animatronics at
Yeah.
the door, and then they stuff him in a suit.
Oh my god. Okay.
But yeah, night 6, he goes back for overtime. So you survive night 5, you go back for overtime, and stuff like that. But the cool thing is that like, oh wait, there's a Golden Freddy ending too.
Yeah, I saw that we had that token, but
Yeah, that's
Oh
the
my
one that
God.
goes to like it's me.
oh, okay. This was
Yeah, and then with the phone at the end of each night, right before you leave, you have the option to record the thingies.
record the things.
So like there's like pages for each night where it's like hello. Just
You
wanted to
record
leave
the
you a
message?
for your first
Ah.
night. Yeah, so you actually do that throughout the book as well. With
That's
the
so
mobile
cool.
phone.
I really like
But
that.
yeah, that's the week before.
This was so much fun.
That was really cool. That was enjoyable. I think I would have enjoyed the book just reading it by myself, but like playing it kind of like that like tabletop style was like a lot more fun. It's like that little extra thing to just do with the book.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm excited to
Yeah,
do
so then
more.
The other one is Return to the Pit, which is a retelling of Into the Pit, the
Yes.
time traveling ball pit. And then the other one that's currently out is Escape the Pizzaplex, which is Security Breach. It's set
Okay.
between the
And
two
yeah, Lil,
protagonists
I've
of the
played
main game
D&D
and the DLC,
Genesis.
so I don't know
I'll find a.
when it takes place. I think it might be
I've played a
retelling
few
of another
systems
as,
and Anthem as well.
a tale from the Pizzaplex book. And then the bonus one is called Book 0. It's called VIP, which is like very important pig or something, like a pig animatronic. It's a completely new story. I've never
Oh.
seen this. I know it's not an adaptation of anything.
Mm.
But yeah, now we know the full story
Yes.
of Ralph before he dies. We know he has a daughter, and he dies, and his daughter has no dad now. sadly.
Yep.
And we know kind of the context behind like what's going on. So like, this location had like recently reopened, whether it was like the brand new re-establishment or like they had to close down for a little while after an incident, like we don't really know. It's kind of theory crafting. This book does a really good job at kind of enabling people to go and explore new theories. It's definitely, even reading through just this one ending, there's a lot of evidence in here that kind of backs some things that I already believe in, like FNAF 4, like the big bite happening, and Fazbear and the Toy Chica games and stuff like what's it called? The FNAF 2 gang existing at the same time. I mean, there's already evidence with like the FNAF 4. They like have the toys. Like the kids have like the toy versions of the animatronics as like actual toys.
Yeah.
And like this book kind of backs it because like Capella existing, it wouldn't make sense that she'd be like if you took it there like 4 years ago, which would set in 1985. So like, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. And the body base reference already happened. Yeah, some interesting stuff there.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for running this. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for being
You're
so
so
patient. Thank you
Yeah,
for being so
keep an
patient.
eye out for when we do Return to the Pit.
Yes, I'll be reading that one out for everyone. And Junk will be the person
I'll be
in the
I'll
seat.
be PC. I'll be PCing.
I will probably be in VR this Friday, I think. To be confirmed.
Do you have an SO command? No, you don't. I'm shouting myself out.
Yes. Wait, no, I can do that for you.
Too late.
Are you streaming this Wednesday?
I can't remember. Maybe?
All right. Wait,
I remember.
do you have a link to your Discord? Feel free to
I do
put
have
that
a
in
link to my
chat if you
Discord.
want. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. We are gonna go raid into is it Zeke?
Zach.
Zach? Okay, Zach.
Yeah.
Yes. They're playing Dead
Zach,
Space.
Yeah, Zach or Zach. His name's Zach, but his name is spelled. He's Singaporean, so Zach is spelled Zach.
Ah, okay. Shout out junking it.
There's my
Tell them to
Discord. If
run
you
the
guys want updates-
ones.
If you guys want updates with what I'm doing, I'll be here. I'm usually here most Fridays. Even if I'm not in call, I am in chat. So you guys, I'm sure most of you know me. Anyway.
Alright,
I'll be playing Into the Pit at some point over the next 2 weeks. I'll be starting the game if anyone wants to watch someone play through Into the Pit now. and not wait 10 years for Neranx to get up to there.
All right, this is a cast raid
Oh my
message,
God.
and this this is
It's
what
okay.
we're
That's
using
my
It's
today.
okay. Zach will love it.
All right,
Zach will love it.
I'll catch all of you guys next time. Have a good night. Get some
Bye,
rest.
chat. I'm waving. You can't tell. Bye, chat.
Bye bye.